Welcome to a very special Wednesday VOD. Technically, you're seeing this on Thursday, but welcome to a very special session of Don't Split the Party. We are not live on Twitch tonight. If you're watching this, I know you're watching this in the future. It is. We are. What is the hashtag for the Twitch? I just had it. Anyway, we are actively not streaming on Twitch tonight. In regards to
Twitch.
Thank you. Hashtag day off Twitch. Thank you, Kayleen. In regards to the hate raids that a lot of small-time streamers have been experiencing, we have been experiencing some bots as well. So this is a VOD directly to YouTube. But if you are new here, if you're watching for the first time, welcome. My name is Paige. On Wednesdays, my friends and family call me Dungeon Mom because I get to stream our lovely persistent campaign of Dungeons and Dragons. And I am joined by my closest friends and family. And typically on stream, we have a lot of fun and go into fun facts. But tonight, we're all business. And I'm joined by Kayleen, who plays Miss Rad, Colin, who plays Glint, Kelly, who plays Phineas, Matt, who plays Kieran, Sarah, who plays Brick, and Victoria, who plays Bira. This is a time-honored tradition for us. Whenever we hit either a special anniversary or a special occasion, we have a battle royale. And so wherever our party is at that point in the campaign, sorry, I gotta turn down Spotify a bit. Pop it off. Whenever we hit a certain point in the campaign, at that level, we face off 1v1, everyone against each other in a fisticuffs, and we call it battle royale. This is probably our fourth time doing it as a group, third or fourth time. Third time. We did it twice during our Curse of Strahd campaign. One at like a mid-level and then at our end of campaign level. Right? We did
Yeah, that's right for Strahd. I was just thinking, I think we might have done one more that I just can't.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. I couldn't remember. But this is our first du jour battle royale, so that's very exciting. So we are at level 6. We've got, for anyone who's not familiar with the campaign, we've got a sorcerer, we've got a paladin, a bard, a druid, a monk, and a wizard. So I think this will be a very interesting matchup. And the group knows very little of what they're about to get themselves into in regards to the map. And what I've told them is there's going to be a lot of effects happening. So essentially chaos. So what we're going to do to get started, I know this might take a bit, but we are actually going to roll initiative. I'll have you guys all roll initiative on D&D Beyond. And based off what you get, I'm going to have you guys from top of initiative order down. I'm going to have you guys choose a number 20 through 1 or 1 through 20.
Holy shit.
Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's everybody. Okay, so it looks like we've got 2 8s. I'm guessing Brick has a better dex modifier.
+4.
Yeah. So, okay, so keep in mind our initiative order is going to be Glint, then it is going to be Bira, then it's going to be Kieran, Brick, Phineas, and then... Oh, wait, no, I skipped Mess. I'm sorry. Gosh, one more time. We've got Glint, then we've got Bira, then we've got Kieran, then we've got Mess, then we've got Brick, and then we've got Phineas, okay? So let me write that down really quick. All right. Glint, then Bira, then Mest. Did I get that right?
No, then Kieran, then Mest.
Then Brick, then Finn. Okay. So, Glint, I'll have you pick first. Pick a number 1 through 20.
17.
17. Bira, you are next. You can pick a number 1 through 20. That's not 17.
69. 13.
13. Nice. Kieran, same. No 17, no 13.
11.
11. Nice. Mest, you've got the same thing. No 17, no 11, no 13.
4.
20.
Cool. Nice. Brick, you're up. Same prompt.
7.
7. Lucky number 7. And Finn, what number would you like?
2.
2.
Yeah.
All right. Give me 1 second. I have to put you guys on the map. How are we feeling?
I hate this.
I'm excited to scream at my friends tonight.
Why am I a monk and I go tied for last?
Hey guys, can
How?
you kill me before I can even go? That would be amazing. That
I
would
would
be
like
very
to
funny.
die second.
I'll
at
do my
least.
best if I'm close to you.
No, I'm joking. I'll be really bad.
Oh my gosh.
Colin terrifies me.
He's
Scary
very
man.
he's very
Scary
intimidating
man.
in this.
I don't know. Kieran has like 1,000,000 hit points if he uses his wild shapes.
Wait,
What are the
Oh,
stats? Who has won the last two?
It was Colin last time and Wes before that. But Wes won as a paladin. So combine the class of paladin and Colin's intellect, and you've got a double winner.
Did
I
Wesley
did pee
win?
on Collins.
Yeah,
I mean, on Wesley, though.
Didn't Wes?
Hey.
Wes won because he got the helm
I think I
in
won.
Curse of Strahd.
I think Kelly
Remember
Oh,
the
that was
helm
the-
with
that was
the
the
had
first
the
one, yeah.
moral
Yeah.
victory.
Mhm.
I think
Yeah.
Kelly did have the moral
But
victory.
Kelly did pee on Wes, so it is a
And he did hide out a
Psychological.
little bit.
The agony of
Do a little bit of hiding out.
hmm.
Okay, I've placed you all on the map. Are you ready to take a peek and talk about what we're gonna see?
No, I'm so mad because you're already laughing and it tells me something bad.
I feel like you studied the Hunger Games this week.
I
were
got
like,
a lot
"I know
of
what I'll do."
inspiration from Sarah's.
fuck.
from Sarah's.
Oh no.
All right, let me
Oh,
let me
boy.
also throw us.
Oh
over.
no, I hate this. I'm right in
You're-
the middle.
Oh no.
Aw.
Ooh.
Oh fuck, I'm also the closest to Colin.
All right, so I do have us up on our battle map. So the VOD can
Oh,
also see the
no.
map. So what you all can see, I know we're already getting rulers out and we're thinking and we're strategizing, which is all good. So what I've already told them, which I will tell the VOD viewers as well, is the first round of combat's gonna go as expected, meaning you guys are each gonna take your turn in initiative order, which is typical in D&D combat. Starting in turn 2, we will kick off initiative not with glint, but with what we loosely are referring to as a layer effect. So I'm gonna roll something; it's completely randomized, and I will tell you what happens. Those effects will either affect the entire map or large portions of the map. So what that's doing is it's changing up the scenario every turn. There's also potential where I roll on that random top of initiative and nothing happens. So it's just keeping you guys on your toes. What I also told the wonderful members of Du Jour, who are for some reason at each other's throat. Also, we don't need to justify the story why we're killing each other. This is completely out of the canon of our campaign. If I didn't
Hot
make
Daddy
that clear,
wills it.
Hot Daddy. This is all a ploy through Hot Daddy Strahd. But
The entire campaign is merely a dream.
what I mentioned to the group, and now that they have a visual, they might be understanding what I mentioned before. I told them without looking at the map that there are going to be rooms, and each room has a potential to reward them or to hurt them. And how I'm letting that work is it is a mechanic. It is risk and reward. They get to choose if they want to use it. When they use a free action, they have to be in one of the rooms on the circle of the map. So the inside room, the center, does not have one of these effects. The hallway itself does not have these effects. As soon as you enter into essentially what these square rooms are on the edge of this sphere is where you can make that free action. All you would tell me is if you want to activate the room, I would roll to see if you receive a boon from the rune or a bane, and I will tell you what happens. That might, you know, what that might do is you might not be facing each other, you might be facing me. Or you could benefit something from me. And there's a potential in every room for both. So there's not a room that's doomed to fail you. I will also mention that. There's also a room that's not doomed to reward you. All right, and it's completely random.
Can we know what the odds are? Is it 50-50 bane or boon?
I will not answer that. Essentially, by not answering, there's a variation. There might be some rooms that are more likely to reward you. There might be rooms that are more likely to harm you. But I did make sure each room has at least one of both. And what I'll also mention is when you go and activate a room, that does not make it available for someone else to use their turn to activate that room. So it's not like once it's used up, it is gone. Actually, I will say there is technically one room that once it is used up, it is gone. But once it is found, I will clarify what that room is upon second thought. Any questions? I know I've done a lot of explaining.
With that though, you're saying each room can do a different, say I activated a room and it was something good. If Brick came into that room, it doesn't mean that the same thing would happen.
Correct.
Or
And on
does it?
top of that, no,
Okay.
you're spot on. And on top of that, it might not even be the same good thing. You could also have, like, let's say something good happens to you in a room, Finn, and follow up, we're at the top initiative. Glint follows you in and goes to the same room and activates it. He could have a good thing happen to him, and it might not be the same thing.
Got it.
Okay. Or multiple bad things. And the reason why I did that is it's all chaos. It's all random. I do want you to think you have my puzzle figured out. I'm just kidding. But no, it's just to stir things up. Any questions?
Did I open the door?
Is it a visual effect? Let's go. All right. We are at the top of initiative with Glint.
God.
So Glint, you
Okay.
are up first. What would you like to do?
I got a couple questions first. So
Yes.
there's what seems like walls on the outside of each of these rooms and passageways.
Mhm.
Are those in fact like tall walls, or is there like a roof on this? Like, can you
Yeah.
describe what I'm seeing really?
Yeah, so what you're going to quickly notice as you continue to travel, each of the rooms, the hallways in the center are completely closed in. Floor, walls, and ceilings. There are no windows. It is essentially a locked up space.
Okay. And should I consider? Does Glint know where the other people are right now?
Unless they are in your eyesight, no.
Okay, so I don't see anyone right now, and that drastically changes what I was going to do.
And we can assume at the start of it, as you all like blimp into these spots, you look around and you hear a voice kind of across the area that says, "The rooms could hurt you or help you. The choice is yours." So you know that you have that decision as soon as you join the battle.
And I know you just said this, but is it an action to activate the room?
It is a free action, so I'm
Free action.
essentially just like including it in your turn.
Okay. Glint's gonna move right here.
Okay.
Let me just make sure. Yeah, okay. Glint's moving right there. He's gonna use his bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on himself.
Okay.
And then he's gonna activate the room.
Okay. Where's my... Okay. Glint, I rolled a boon or a bane, and in this instance, you received a boon. Specifically in the spell Longstrider. Your movement has been increased until the end of your next turn by 10 feet.
Okay, that's useful for next turn.
Yeah, so it'll happen next turn. Anything else on your turn?
Glint's feeling pretty good. He's actually gonna move a little bit more. So I think I used 15. Sorry. I think I moved 15 feet, so I'm going to do. Shoot, I've done something wrong with my D&D Beyond. Okay, something's weird. Sorry.
What's happening? What's going on?
It's the map's like jumping around in weird ways.
Oh, in Roll20?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Must
Yeah,
have-
you've blimped yourself off the map. I put you back where you were before.
Okay.
Let me know if that worked.
I'll try to fix it when off my turn. Can you move me up diagonally to the left and then up one further?
So, like, into the hallway?
Yeah, and
Okay.
then I'll hold my action to throw my razor cap.
Okay. Until, I guess the reaction is till you when you see someone.
Yeah, that's the plan. Anyone I see gets razor capped.
Gotcha. All right, that will work. That is Bira. On deck is Kieran. So, Bira, what would you like to do?
Well,
You
on
do
that
have
note,
an-
I would.
Sorry, I was going to say, you do have a line of sight on Kieran in front of you.
On Kieran, I do.
Mhm.
I'll activate the room.
What I'll mention, I'm sorry, I should say this because it's the first time we're actually starting a turn in the center. The center is completely open, and you can see from your hallway behind you and then the hallway in front of you. The hallways are cleared of any obstructions, and the center room itself is cleared of any obstructions. It's just wide open space. The center, there is that glyph you're seeing kind of in the center of it, and you can see there are indicators that kind of indicate to each hallway right now, and the center is just glowing blue.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe it was some sort of pillar. But I crave chaos, so I would like to go into.
Into sorry, you whispered and I missed it. Where were you like?
Oh, I want to go into and activate this room.
Okay. Yeah. Give me 1 second.
Let's do the fucking room.
Okay.
I'm gonna get drunk a lot by the end of this session. You guys, my face is very, very warm. This cocktail is 8%, and it's a 12-ounce can. It goes down real quick.
Woof.
Pray for me.
All right. Bira, I rolled a boon or a bane, and you received a boon. Specifically, a true strike, which means you get advantage on your next attack, specifically.
Oh.
Every time you get a boon, guys, it's up to you to keep track of that. By the way. With movements, end of next turn, and advantage. If you ask me to put an indicator on your token, I'd be happy to do that as well. I think you can do it too. So that was some of your movement, Bira. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
That counts as my action, right? So I couldn't pop back out and attack?
That was... Activating the room was a free action, so
A free
it's
action.
not a
Oh,
part
right.
of your action.
You did say that. My apologies. Well, do these count as doors, or can I still see if I'm directly across from Kieran here?
You can
see
currently
me.
still see.
I didn't think I would be able to see him. Now I feel bad.
No. First blood. Let's go.
That's why this
Okay.
one is completely random.
All right. I'm gonna do something I've never done before because I took it for this, so I just want to practice. Get fucked, Kieran. No. I want to do card throw, which is a cantrip.
Ooh.
Do I just? It's just a hit DC. Do I just roll to hit for you, or would you like me to read it to you?
I guess if
Pagey.
roll to hit and you can, yeah.
Oh, are you asking me? Yeah, if it's a roll to
Okay.
hit, you're just going to roll on D&D Beyond. And if
All right. Well,
that's...
it's a 20 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. You conjure and then throw a magical card with a random effect. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target is hit by a card of one of the following colors, which each have a unique effect and purpose. For each target, roll a d6 to determine which color card affects it.
All right.
That's
Yeah, let's
fun.
do it.
Yeah.
All right, roll a D6 for me.
All right. 6. It comes up as Violet. The target takes 1d4 psychic damage and must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or become blinded until the end of their next turn.
Oh my god!
Oh, the spell creates more than one card when you reach 5th level. 2 cards at 5th level. I can do them at the same target or a different target. So get fucked twice, Kieran.
Okay, let's do this.
So it's 1d4 psychic damage, whatever that is. And maybe this one won't. Let's see, second card is a 14 to hit.
That will also hit.
Oh, fuck. Okay, another d6 then for color?
Yeah. My AC is not high.
Oh, man.
We're all
It's 6.
softies.
It's 6 again. So it's Violet, so it'll just be 2d4 psychic damage.
But do I have to make
Oh.
2 con saves?
That's a page question, I guess. It's 2 cards.
I will say in this instance, no. It'll be 1 con save for the blindness.
Okay.
All right, well,
Um,
let's...
Thank you for rolling the
It's-
2d4 psychic. 7.
Yep.
Perfect.
7 damage.
Nat 20.
Oh, okay. So
No
that's
blind.
16.
You
But
can
will-
see.
Yeah. Go
I
for
take
it, I'm
7,
sorry.
you said psychic damage?
Yeah.
Great.
Awesome.
Awesome.
That was cool. I liked that. That's all.
That's your turn?
Yeah.
That was a cantrip.
Yeah.
Uh,
From a feat.
we've
What
been sleeping on
feat?
Bira.
It's Spell Sniper for Wizard.
Snipe City, baby!
E.
God. Lethal. That's a
If you think I'm not taking it for a real campaign when I get here. Be crazy.
All right, that brings us to Kieran, and on deck is Mess. So Kieran, what do you want to do?
Yeah. Oh, I am sandwiched in between Mest and Bira, and I don't like it. So what I am gonna do is, I am going to use my action to summon Igni.
Okay, let me grab her and throw
Yeah.
her in.
Get my girl out on the battlefield.
Yes, yes. Where do you want her compared to you?
I would like her right in front of me. That's perfect.
Oh, perfect. Cool.
Um,
Let me make sure you can move her too.
let me see.
Now you
Not
can.
quite yet.
Now you can.
I mean, I'm just gonna refresh my page and see if I can.
Yep. Someone's moving it.
Oh,
Who's
That was
moving?
me. Sorry.
Who's moving
Amy.
Oh.
That's
Are you-
that's Amy.
Are
Hold on.
you? Oh no, that's not you.
Oh, I refreshed the page and my map went kaplooey.
Oh boy. Uh-oh. Now we've done it, boys.
I can move. I can't move her. Okay,
You
great.
can't? Oh, you can.
I can. Yes.
Okay. I can. Got it.
I can. So
Yes,
I am gonna
moves.
move up next to Igni, and she is going to use fiery teleportation to teleport me into this little hallway, baby, right
Okay.
here.
Okay.
To get out of the way. And then I am going to use the rest of my movement. Sorry, Igni's going to stay here.
Okay.
And I'm going to run in and I'm going to activate this room.
All right, we've got a lot. I love that you guys are really digging in on the room activation. I thought it would just be like a thing that you guys considered and didn't go for. So I'm loving it. Thank you. So you're in the bottom left-hand corner room.
Yes.
All right, so that puts us interesting. Switching that D2. And okay, and
A lot of rolling.
sorry.
Just my anxiety.
There we go. All right. So what happens in this room? I rolled the bane or the boon, Kieran. I consider this a bane when I wrote it down, but this might help you in this case because I've magically casted darkness in this room.
Cool. Hell
All
yeah.
right. So it's different from like a dark vision. It's a magical darkness. So dark vision does not see through it. So essentially, you are blocked from view in this room right now, which might be what you want.
Yeah, I'm not.
For now.
So I vamped in, saw Finn across the way, and I was like,
Yeah.
Dark.
Perfect. Anything else on your turn?
That's my whole turn.
All right, so that will bring us to Mest. On deck is Brick. Mest, what are you looking to do? You just saw your buddy Kieran, old pal, summon Igni and teleport away, and you've got Bira down the hall on the other side of you, way down. Ooh,
I can see Vera.
yeah. I should mention one thing about this room. There is something visual in this room I should point out because you spawned in it. Behind you, against the right side wall, there are 3 chests, and there's a sign on that right side wall that says, pick one. And what I will say is this room, unlike a Bane and a Boon, this is the special feature of this room.
Are they like...
I will actually reveal them so you can visualize them.
Okay, thank you.
Of course. That was the one thing I think I actually put. There you go. That's how the chests are laid out.
I'm going to pick the one furthest from me, and I'm going to open it. This
Top
guy.
Right? You open it up and find a potion. Specifically, a healing potion.
Which kind of healing potion? Do I know?
Give me 1 second. Yeah, let me... For today, absolutely. Give me a second. I gotta get the right one. Where's my healing potion? It is a superior healing. 8d4 plus 8.
Happens when you pick 420, baby. Awesome. Thank you.
Mhm.
I am can actually use my action to cast Melf's Minute Meteors, so I have that all situated.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just cast on that. And then I think that's my turn.
What I'll also mention, this is meta knowledge for everyone, but just things to keep in mind. Mest, after you grab the potion, the chest closes kind of magically after you've pulled the potion from the chest. And there's this kind of like blurring visual effect against that right wall where it looks like as if the chests are kind of like mixed up and rearranged again. Okay? And you will see, Mest, when you look at the right side wall, the choose one no longer appears against the wall. Like this illusionary script has disappeared for you.
I see. Okay.
Good. Anything else in your turn?
Actually, yeah. I'm gonna use one of my sorcerer features. And I'm going to use the thing called Meta Magic Quicken spell. So I'm going to use 2 of my sorcery points so I can cast this spell as a bonus action.
Okay.
Instead of my action. And I'm going to cast Chaos Bolt in the direction of Bira. Sorry. The only person I know is there.
Go for it.
And I'm going to cast it at a 2nd level spell, just as a heads up.
Phineas, stop it.
It's a 27 to hit.
You're muted. Yes, I can.
Wait, that was a natural 20. Does that mean it's a critical?
Yep, criticals are applying the way they typically do.
I'm
Kelly, you're
sorry.
also muted.
Okay.
So so that's so it did it for me. So 4d8, and then I'll roll the 2d6 distinctly.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 14 plus. Sorry. Plus 1 plus 6.
So 21.
21, and then I have to actually look at the rolls. How do you do that? How do you see the rolls now that they're gone?
So what I do is I open up the game log and there's like a little lock icon and it'll lock it on the right hand side for me.
Oh.
What was the damage on that?
21, but I don't know what type of damage because I can't see what the two.
So you rolled a 1 on the first d6 and a 6 on the second d6. Is that what you're
It's
asking?
dependent on the d8s.
The d8s, you rolled 4d8.
Yeah, so any of those numbers, just lay 'em
4,
on.
2, 7, and the fourth one's cut off.
1, 2. Okay.
1. The last one's 1.
I'll do 2. So that's cold damage. So it's 21 cold damage.
Yeah.
That felt like messier.
Okay. Anything else, Mast?
No, that's my turn. Thank you.
Perfect. That brings us to Brick
Real-
on deck is Fen. What's up, Glenn?
Sorry, I had to get up to close some windows. Did I throw my hat at anyone?
No, because there was a teleportation, so you didn't see him cross your path, but I'm happy you followed up and asked, because I would have missed it if he had crossed your path. So that brings us to Brick on deck is Finn. Brick, what are you looking to do?
The language was something like a gift or a punishment, was what we heard the voice
It could
say in the
help
chat.
you or hurt you, is what I said. But you can interpret that any way you'd like, Buffa.
I'm gonna go, I'd like help, and use a free action to engage the room.
Perfect. Okay, give me a
Now
second.
here's where my luck ends immediately, because all y'all got boons, and here comes
we're
the
in
bane.
for some banes, baby.
yeah, we're doomed.
Technically, I got a Bane. Technically.
Bane's a body though, so you know.
Sorry, we just got the tornado warning.
Oh. Are you okay? Do you need to take shelter?
Ye-
Here, I'll do
It said to.
let me throw to a be right back on our VOD, and I might edit it later, so we'll be right back. Tornadoes all day this evening. Sorry about that. We are back. I'll probably make a quick edit so you didn't have to sit and wade through that. But we're all safe. Yeah, we've all been dealing with tornado warnings on the northeast coast. So fun night. Okay, so Brick, I rolled a boon or a bane. And for your room, which is the far left one, right? West one?
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
I rolled a bane.
Can I quote something first?
Can you quote something? Yeah.
Well, tell me what happens, and then I'll decide what I want to say.
I need you to make a strength save because what happens
Love
in the
it.
room is the room is essentially cast and entangled. So the room is difficult terrain, and depending on your strength save, you will potentially be restrained by the room.
Pretty good.
Sorry, what is it? I
20
don't have it pulled up.
22.
You will save. So the room is difficult terrain, so your movement will be halved, but you are not restrained from the room.
Cool. And as I say that, I'm going to put on my Bane voice. Now is not the time for fear. That comes later. Yes, I have planned a Bane quote for each Bane I receive in this game.
Good.
All right. With that, I'm not entangled, but it's difficult terrain.
Okay.
So just to get to like the hallway, it'd be 40 then? Or is this whole hallway difficult as well?
No, it's the room itself.
So I can get to the edge here. I think.
That would be 30
a little
feet.
more. I can go here.
35 feet.
And then one more, 40.
40 feet.
And then I'm going to shout out, Mist, I owe you a life debt. And I'm going to use a key point to do patient defense, which gives me a dodge effect.
Which I'm blanking. Dodge does what for your AC?
It gives people
disadvantage.
attacking me disadvantage on attacks against me.
Right. Perfect. Anything else on your turn, Brick?
That's what I'm going to do. That's it. Do I have a line of sight for anyone? I don't think I do.
Currently, no. No.
That's kind of what limited me. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Okay. You're good. Yeah, no thanks. Next is Finn, which would be the end of initiative. After Finn, I get to roll the random effect for the turn. So Finn, what would you like to do?
I'd like to move 10 feet here.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Mirror Image on myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you like me? How many mirror images does that make of you? 3?
3. And it lasts 1 minute.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Don't want to use the free action to activate the room?
No, man, I don't. Okay.
Okay.
I'll pass.
I just thought I'd ask. You're the first one
Thank
to
you.
not use a room. Okay, thank you.
I know.
That brings us to the top, but before I let Glint go again, I'm going to roll the random encounter. Where's my D6? There it is. All right. Okay. As you guys ready yourself for what the next round of actions will be, the entire floor of the battle map is covered in essentially scrambled eggs. This is my version of the grease spell. So everything is difficult terrain, and I need everyone to start with a dex save on initiative right now.
You and your fucking eggs.
I thought it would be better than making it the grease thing, which was a salty discussion on our first battle royale.
A little triggering, yeah.
Yeah, so it's eggs. Let me pull up the...
So eggy.
So eggy.
Oh, I have advantage on dex saving throws because of my dodge. Right? Let me confirm that. Let me confirm that. Until the start of your next turn, you make dex saving throws with advantage. Thank fucking God. One more. Watch it be just as bad. No, that's good.
Is that everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Me. I forgot me.
Mest, you fall prone. Everybody else, you stay up. So let me flag that on Mest. Where's my prone baby? That's it. All right, you are proned. It is difficult terrain, so for this turn, everyone's movement will be essentially halved, unless you have something that ignores difficult terrain. So that brings us to the top of initiative with Glint. Glint, you are up. What would you like to do?
Longstrider doesn't do anything for difficult terrain, does it?
Nope, it just expands on that movement you have. Let me I will double check that now just to be sure.
Yeah, I just pulled it up. It doesn't.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah,
There are some
okay.
things I've adjusted from the spell, so if like I've shortened some durations just so it doesn't last for like 10 minutes on this battle royale. I've changed some things to 1d4 turns, but that is until your next turn. I think it's just the 10 feet of movement.
Okay. Glint's gonna. So did Igni float across the past
No,
me?
it's
okay.
Igni's ability is a teleport, so it quite literally
okay. So
blinks
it's, like,
from
literally
one
just-
hallway to the. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I just used all of my like standard movement to get to this point,
Perfect.
taking into account difficult terrain. Can I see anyone from where I am right now?
So this wall's blocking you from Bira. That one right now is blocking you from Finn. Yeah, right
Okay.
now, no, but you did hear Brick cry out in regards to the life debt, but you wouldn't know exactly
Yeah.
where it's coming from. You just hear a voice echoing off the walls.
I don't know where it's coming from, and it's hard to walk right now, so I'm not gonna risk kind of exposing myself too much. I'll just prepare another throw action, and that's my turn.
All right, Kel, what was that you said?
I have 3 illusionary dudes, just so you're aware.
Oh, an extra one needs to be added?
I have 3 plus my own individual self.
All right. Where would that one go?
Inside of me.
Perfect.
Inside of me.
They,
Yes, I wanna be.
do they move with you when you move?
They do. They mimic everything I do. It's pretty much when someone attacks me, I roll a d20 to see if it hits me or my
Gotcha.
men.
So with that for Glint, we've got Bira next. On deck is Kieran. So Bira, what would you like to do?
Keep asking when wizards get good. It's level 10. I would like to cast invisibility.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move, but I'm invisible, so no one can see me. It's also eggy, so it's half my speed, right?
Yeah. If you want to take a screenshot and just kind of like X where you're moving to and send it to me,
Sure.
or however you think that's going to be easiest for you, let me know, and I will keep that in mind and move you around.
I don't know how to take screenshots on a PC because PC's
Snipping
stupid, but
tool.
I'm just gonna send you a photo.
That works too. If that's everything for your turn, that brings us to
Yeah.
Kieran. So Kieran, you're up. On deck is Mess. Kieran, what would you like to do?
Is the room still dark?
Yes, it'll stay dark till the end of this turn for you.
Gotcha. Okay, so then I would like to. Can I pretty much? I ran right into the room and activated it. Can I
Yes.
just turn back the way that I came?
You can, yes. Again,
Okay.
difficult terrain, so it'll be half movement for you.
Once I'm in the hallway, does the darkness go away?
It does, yes. So it'll quite within the diagonal five or so feet. Yes, you would be out of the darkness. Yeah. So with Igni, you can be seen, and you can see others.
Okay, so Igni's there. I'm here. Great. So I am going to use my action to cast Conjure Animals. I am going to summon 4 wolves into the center of the room. I roll an initiative count for the wolves. They take their own turn separate from me.
Okay. I have weasels. Can I put weasels there for now?
Absolutely put weasels.
Thank you.
So let me just, I have to look at their stat block. Because Okay.
Can they share an initiative order, the 4 of them?
The 4 of them share an initiative order. It's just
Perfect.
not my initiative.
That's totally fine. I can get the wolf stat block.
Cool. So it just needs to be a
got it.
D20 plus 2, so I can just roll the D20 and I'll just add to it.
Perfect.
2 to it.
That works for me.
Great. So D20. Roll. Okay, so their initiative is 16.
Nice. Okay, so
So
that
they will
is,
go after Glint.
Yes.
I don't believe they do anything when I summon them. I think they have to wait until their initiative order.
Yeah.
Cool. So then that's gonna be it for my turn.
Love that. I love it. So they quite literally share the wolf stat block, so they can take a bite attack.
Yep.
They can do an opportunity attack.
Yep. And
They have pack tactics.
They have pack tactics.
Okay, and so how much control do you have over them?
I can issue them verbal commands.
Uh-huh.
So I guess I'll use I'll do that on their turn if that's okay. Like I can command them to do what I want them to do, or
Yep.
would I have to do that on my turn?
I'll run it this time where you'll do it on their turn, just to keep things making sense.
Great.
Cool. Awesome. All right, that'll bring us to Mest. On deck is Brick. So Mest, what would you like to do?
Oh, sorry. And can I, for the wolves, can I have them like clustered together,
Yeah.
like a pack dealio? Cool. Great. Excelente. Thank you.
You got it. All right, Mest, you're up.
How tall are the walls?
The walls go all the way up to the ceiling, which those ceilings about 40 feet above you. It's pretty tall.
I'm gonna use half. It's half my movement to stand up, right?
Yes, half your movement to stand up from prone.
Okay. Then I'm gonna cast Spider Climb.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to climb up the wall that's next to me.
So what's half your movement?
15 feet up that wall, baby.
Perfect. You're 15 feet on the wall in front of you.
Can I see? I can see the wolfy weasels.
Yes, you can see the wolves. Well, actually, let me double check. You can see one of the wolves. Technically, the ones get clipped by the wall a bit. I'll allow that bottom left-hand one you can see.
Okay. As a bonus action, I am gonna yeet two of. Well, let's be real. I'm gonna eat one of my. No, I'll eat two of them. I'll eat two of the meteors at that wolf.
At the one wolf you see. Okay.
Correct.
Is it a roll to attack?
No, creature takes a dexterity saving throw, and it's with every creature within 5 feet of that point that the meteor hits.
Within 5 feet of that creature. And he'll make the dex save once or twice for each meteor. Once.
Where the meteor explodes. So it doesn't. Once
I'm
They're
rolling.
two separate meteors, so probably.
So then it would be 2 saving throws.
Okay, so the first one, dex save, was a 16. Second one was a nat 1, so the second one will hit. Does a 16 hit?
No, it
With your-
doesn't, but the
okay.
first one does.
The second one, you mean, with the nat 1?
Yeah, whatever one
Yeah.
was the
Okay.
nat one.
All right, so roll your damage, and then that's going to affect the other 3, like you said, within 5 feet of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so if they'll it's half damage on a save and then full damage on the other. So I'm gonna roll 2 of these guys. So that's the first one. That would be the not half damage. That's the half damage. So it would be a whatever half of 7 is,
Wait,
3.
why are you rolling twice? I'm sorry, I'm confused.
Because I threw 2 meteors,
Uh-huh, okay.
and then the 9 is the one that will get them.
The 9 will be the one that gets the one wolf, and what's the 7 doing?
It's split in half, so it's halved. So it's 3.
For the other 3 wolves, or for all of them?
So it hits regardless, but if on a saving throw, it's half damage. So that 7 gets the half because it was the first one. The 9 is the full damage. Everyone in that radius is taking that damage.
The 9?
and then the 3 from the half damage. Because it's half rounded down, right?
Okay, I didn't realize they were all rolling to save.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's
got
within
it.
5 feet.
Thank you. That's what I needed. So all of them are taking 13 damage. Unfortunately,
Oh, they're all gone?
that is
Bye,
their
bye,
hit,
wolfies.
their hit points were 11, so that wipes the wolfies.
I'm
Tragedy.
giving myself... I'm just going to put a counter on me so I can keep track of my meteors. That is, however,
Perfect.
my turn.
With that, that'll bring us to Brick. On deck is Phineas. So, Brick, what would you like to do?
Okay. Everything's difficult terrain.
Yes.
It's all
Well,
eggs, baby.
Eggs,
Okay.
baby.
So to get here would be my full movement of 40 because it's 20, correct?
Correct.
Who do I see?
You see
I'm guessing
Glint.
Glint. I don't see Finn because the wall.
And if I see her,
Wait, why did all these hide? Who did that?
Because they're in my same spot. It says it in the spell. They don't take. They all are in the same spot as I am.
It's real crowded 5 feet.
Okay. Sorry, Brick, go on.
I see Brick too, though, right?
Yes, you would see Brick too. So you've held an
So-
action. Yeah, let's have her do hers first, and I'll have you roll your hat.
No, you do it first. Let's see what happens.
Okay. So I don't technically have an attack with this, so I'm just going to do the javelin roll.
Because I still have dodge
yes.
until the end of this turn, just saying. So it's disadvantage.
Okay.
You still have dodge until the... Doesn't it end at the start of your turn?
Let me double check. Until the start, damn it, you're right.
It doesn't matter. I only rolled a 10, so it's not going to hit you.
It does not. What is it though that you're trying to hit me with? Just
Oh, I threw my hat at you.
What the fuck?
Throwing hats.
So that misses. Cool. All right. So I'm going to use. What do I have? How far away are you? Just a little too far. Damn it. Oh, I've only had 5 more feet of movement. If I wasn't a dwarf, I would have had the movement, guys.
Would you be you if you weren't a dwarf?
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna burn a key point using my bonus action to Step of the Wind. So it doubles my movement. That gets me... I'm only gonna use 5 feet of it though. Nah, I'm gonna use all of it. Fuck it. Let's get here. Right? You're in range there. Cool. And with that, I'm going to use my action to attack twice with Yalma. First. Ooh, nat 1 on the second. So I'm guessing just the first one hits.
Yes.
Cool. It's going to be 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, let me look up another Bane quote. Fuck. The pressure is on.
Now we're not waiting for Banes.
enough.
It would be painful for you. Just stab him with the end of my Yalma.
I need to do a Constitution saving throw to see if I maintain concentration. I do.
Cool. That's all I can do. I've used my movement, my bonus action, my action. So thank you.
All right, that brings us to mirror image Finn up in the corner with your 3 copies. What would you like to do?
Oh, lordy.
You know what's hotter than 1 fin? 5
Four.
fins.
8 fins, 9 fins.
This is me here.
4
Get rid of my
4
fins.
minutes. 4 fins.
Hey, can you get rid of my extras? Because it's going to confuse me. I have it on paper. I'm keeping track of all of my dudes. Don't worry.
I mean, if you want to take away my fun, I guess.
Yeah.
Is it a visual effect?
I
Right,
feel like this is a
exactly.
visual effect.
the show.
Oh,
Okay. I am going to cast.
sad. I spent so much time copy and pasting them.
I'm going to cast Fireball.
Okay.
Right there. Wait, hold on. Let me just. So I'm trying to catch Bira if she's sneaking around somewhere. Yeah, so right here. Do you see where I'm clicking, Paige?
I do. So what's the area effect? 20?
20-foot radius circle.
Check it over at Kieran for me as well from there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
What save is that, Cal? Dex?
Uh.
Why couldn't we be level 7? Why couldn't we have just been level 7, guys? I could have avoided all the shit. I could have walked on walls. I could have halved all Dex, like all this damage.
Yeah,
Monk bullshit.
it's a dex saving.
What's the fun of being a monk if I don't get to move fast? What is the fun of it?
Dex
Tell
saving
me.
throw.
Key points?
Oh dear God.
So that's a dex save for everybody in that area. Just to keep
Wow.
things accurate.
15 is my save DC, so I don't know if that saves or if that's. I don't know how we do this, guys.
If I beat the DC, if I meet the DC, I beat the DC.
If I meet the BC, I meet Jesus Christ.
I think it's half, right?
All right, well, half yours.
And just to keep things fair, if Bira was in that area, I would message her on Discord privately, telling her to roll.
That's fine.
So you will not know if it hits her.
I'm rolling the 8d6 fire damage.
Yeah, so I am going to touch myself as a reaction and cast Boon of Neutralize and use the Boon of Neutralizing Grasp. So I am just going to take 8 damage.
He's allowed to
Why
do
8?
that.
Why 8 though?
Because it's the minimum amount of damage possible.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Cool.
1 per each.
So I rolled 25, so half of that, Sarah, is 13. And with that, I'm gonna move my sweet little ass and all 4 of me, back another 10 feet, which I think is.
There's
Can't wait
con
till this
saves, Glenn.
I can't
There's
wait
con
till
saves.
this. I fucking can't wait till this difficult terrain is done, because Kelly, you're dead. You're dead. Going right to you.
Get done.
You're done.
Try to hit me.
Colin got a hit because he threw a hat. You're getting a hit because you threw a fireball. That's how it's an eye for an eye in Brick World. You're dead.
Anything else in your turn, Finn?
I used my action, so I can't cast anything else. So nope, that's my turn.
You got a free action.
I'm not fucking with the room, man.
All right.
I got a good thing going, and I'm gonna stick to it. Thank you.
For
Goodbye.
now, you might regret it when Brick comes just dead sprinting at your ass. But okay.
And I'm gonna play Minecraft. It'll be fine.
Speaking of which, we are at the top of turn 3, which means Paige gets to roll her second layer action. So you will see the scrambled egg floor concoction disappear, and let's see if and what happens next.
It's just a giant page comes down and just like up all the eggs. And that's how it goes away. She eats them all. She loves them.
In my mouth. Guys, I rolled the random effect in this layer action. Nothing happened.
Oh.
It is a normal turn. Okay. I should also mention that when I'm rolling this, the little crystals on the corner of the map are this effect. So there's even though you can't see them, I like to think you're hearing like this like buzzing arcanic effect as they like trigger what's going to happen next. Cool. We're at the top of initiative with Glint on deck. Bira. Glint, what would you like to do? You've got Brick right in front of you.
Do have Brick right in front of me. I also just got blasted with the fireball.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I'll look at Brick and I'll say, Brick, I'm just going to heal myself this turn. And if you want to go kill Finn, go ahead. I won't hit you. And I will use my action to lay on hands on myself to recover an amount of health.
As long as you're tracking that, I'm okay with you not specifying.
I am.
Okay. Is that for an action, a bonus action with your
It's an
bonus?
action, yeah.
Action.
Yeah,
Okay, anything
so-
for your bonus action or your movement?
While I'm not going to hit Brick, I don't want to risk her hitting me, so I'm just going to hang out where I am.
Okay. That will bring us to Bira, who is currently invisible. On deck is Kieran. Bira, you're still invisible. So if you want to send me your movement, but if you plan to spell cast, I will mention anything that has a somatic component it's a visual. There's going to be visual effects with magic casting, so that could give away your location.
Right.
Doesn't
believe
invisibility
that the-
drop if you cast a spell?
It does. If you attack or cast a spell, it does. So I will send you my location, and that was my turn.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm happy we clarified that now. Cool. So that's a quick turn for Bira. On deck is Kieran now. So Kieran's up. On deck is Mess. Excuse me. Kieran, what would you like to do?
Yep. So I am going to scoot my boot. That's the tracker, not movement.
Yeah, I do that every time. That stupid ruler.
I'm gonna scoot my boot about here. I can see Brick and Glint now, both, right?
Yes, you can.
Cool. So as my bonus action, I am gonna have Igni yeet me over yonder. With fiery teleportation. Put my girl in yeah, she'll hang out here.
Okay.
Because I am going to take a droplet of water out of my can. I'm gonna dump out my water skin, and as I do, I am casting Tidal Wave, going towards Brick and Glint. That is going to be a dexterity saving throw from the both of you, and I will roll damage.
Hey!
It was terrible damage. Cool. So it was a DC 15 to save. On a fail, you are going to take 15 bludgeoning damage and be knocked prone. If you save, you take 7 damage.
What was the DC?
15.
All right.
Let me just make sure that Brick didn't also have to make a dex save to avoid the fiery teleportation. Yeah, actually, Brick, you were within 10 feet of Igni when she transported me, I think.
Okay.
So you have to make another dex save.
Okay. Follow-up question
DC
with
15 again.
with Igni. That fire damage is only happening on the teleportation. It's not happening like if you were to put her next to Brick and Glint, right?
Correct. It's only on the because it's like a swirl of fire.
Perfect. I needed that visual, and I never knew it during campaign, so I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, I know sequence-wise you teleport it first, so should the save I just did count for the fire teleportation, or we just sort of allow that for Tide, and then do a second one for... Because just
I will just correlate them to when I asked you to make them, so
Cool.
I'll have the tidal wave
Okay.
count for that, and then...
Because I already took the 7 damage off, so this is going to be for the fire.
Yep, it's another DC 15 dex save.
I failed that, so how much damage is that for the fire?
So you're going to take 2d6 fire damage, which I will roll. Give me 1 sec. Only 3 fire damage.
Thank you.
No worries. And then I am going to use the rest of my movement to skeetily beep into the room.
Skeerly beep into the room. Okay. You still have a free action.
Yeah, fuck it.
You gonna do it?
Yeah, I'll activate the room. Why not?
Cool. All right. Sorry. Let me first roll to see if it's a bane or a boon. It was cocked. Okay. And all right. So let me roll one more thing real quick. Kieran, I rolled a boon or a bane. You received a boon in this room. Specifically, you've gotten false life, which gives you, I rolled 5 temporary hit points.
Let's go. And how long do those last?
Those will last until you lose them for this battle. So if you
Hell yeah.
if you take any damage, those 10 hit points will be reduced first, and then any bleed through damage will then impact your max HP. Once
Perfect,
you
thank
lose
you.
those 10 hit points, you won't get them back.
Sounds good.
Cool. Perfect. All right. That is all for Kieran.
That's my whole thing.
Murder he wrote. Next up, we've got Mest. On deck is Brick. So Mest, what would you like to do?
I'm going to use my movement and skeeter across the wall to this place right here in full view of my buddies. And
Yes.
then I'm going to cast, I'm sure, Paige, you saw me trying to figure out the math on where this wanted to go. I am going to cast Agonizer's Scorcher through this line. Come on, through here.
So it'll impact Glint and Brick.
That's the goal.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna hit cast on the and I'm gonna cast it at second level. Cast. Did it do it? Did it do it? Oh no, it did not. Oh, okay. So it's a dex saving throw, sorry.
All right. Dex save for Glint and Brick. Amazing. God, 26 for Brick.
I have not had a good dex roll this entire time.
No.
Okay, sorry, Call. That is gonna get you. And then Sarah, you'll take half as much damage for this roll. 15.
I'm sorry, Kayleen, how much total for me?
Half of 15.
Thank you. So it's going to be, do we round up for damage?
7,
Yes.
I thought. Oh, we round
Round-
up. Okay.
Round up for damage. At least on my Christian Minecraft server.
Migrate.
I'm tipsy, but in my head I just said round up for what? And then the little jaw, yeah.
Round up for what?
And then I am going to use my bonus action to yeet 2 more meteors at you guys.
One at each of them.
But they're in 5 feet of each other, so don't both hit them anyway.
So they're making 2 dex saves again.
Yep.
2 dex saves, guys.
Glint just passed both
I
of
passed
them.
them both. So why couldn't those have been on anything before this?
And so did that. So you guys will take half of the damage of these 2d6 rolls. So 1 and then 2.
Total of 10, half 5 damage on that.
That brings my count back down.
How many does that
Yes,
give
yeah.
you left, Mest?
I got 2 left, baby.
Okay. I'm gonna do a little zooming action on the.
My spell drops.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and then I have to do a con save to keep up spider climb. Right? Or no?
Why?
Never mind. I don't understand how saving rolls work still.
Yeah, so how any spell that requires concentration means you can't cast another spell that requires concentration.
Oh, none of them do.
Oh, her minute meteors would have dropped, right?
Do minute meteors require concentration, Kayleen?
Yes, they do.
They would have. So we will ignore. Well, gosh, we'll. In
You
theory,
have
the
5
wolves.
damage. Oh.
Yeah, the wolves would have still been up as well
Oh.
because you were on the wall when you casted that too.
So then the wolves have to take a turn?
We might have-
Shit.
I
willing
moved
to
y'all. I'm not
ignore.
good at spells.
This is quite the error. Yes, the wolves will return, and we'll play the wolves' turn next, and then they'll
That's
return back to initiative.
May I must say, wouldn't the wolves have died from my fireball?
What would they have had to roll?
They wouldn't have been able to mathematically survive.
Yeah, there's no way.
So
Perfect.
So we'll
Wolves have
miss
like what?
Okay. Well,
15
we will.
hit points.
11.
So,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they would have died.
But what we can roll back is Glint and Brick's 5 damage from the meteors. And I'll remove that counter for you, Brick.
Because I wouldn't have cast Tidal Wave if the wolves were there anyway. So I'm glad that sorted itself out.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but how concentration works, Kayleen, is any spell that requires concentration, you can only have one of those active at a time. If you do currently have a concentration spell active, when you take any damage from another attack, you would roll a Constitution saving throw to keep up the concentration. And based off how much damage you receive, it determines the DC of what you need to reach, essentially.
Got it.
Cool. Awesome. All right. If that's everything for Mess, that actually brings us to Brick. On deck is Finn. So, Brick, I've taken a lot of heat this round. What would you like to do?
I've been hit by all my friends
You have,
besides Kira. Do you give me damage and you? I took
throw a
damage.
hat at you.
No, I didn't. Kelly was the first one to give me damage.
Didn't he try to throw a hat at you though?
He did.
He did actually throw the hat at you though. He didn't have to do that. He missed, but he tried. So don't forget it.
Who hasn't taken damage? Kelly hasn't taken damage. Kayleen, all the magic bitches.
The soft boys.
Took damage. I took a lot of damage.
Team soft boy.
Team Soft Boy.
But Colin's prone.
He is.
Colin's prone?
Yeah, he got
Tidal Wave.
knocked prone by Tidal Wave, and I didn't.
Sorry.
So I can have advantage on this.
I was
I
doing
need a
everything.
hero.
Kelly, you don't need shit.
We did not do the here to the
You
night.
keep talking. You're hurting your case. You're hurting it.
You are. What are we doing, Brick?
I don't know.
I will remind you that Glint did offer truce for the melee kids, and he chose not to attack you.
It's true. He did choose.
He's
I
also
have 5 with
prone,
me.
and you would get advantage on any melee attack.
What
also
would Brick do? What would Brick do?
But I think at the end of the day, would Brick get coerced by anyone?
Yeah, she's very dumb, Paige. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes!
Right.
She's so dumb. That's what makes us harder.
Nah, do what you want to do, Sarah.
Brick would take a moment to focus her chi, whatever you want to call it. And a breath of air would release, and you'd see her shoulders slump for the first time, almost ever. She'll say, "I must kill the wounded lion before I throttle the snake!" And so she will try to hit Glint prone on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Call.
No, that's fine. Game.
We'll see. Yalma twice. That's the first one. Second one. Cool. So,
Those will both hit.
first attack, you're only taking 5 piercing on the first hit. Second one, 9 piercing. Again, this is all piercing. And then I'm gonna burn a key. I'm going to burn a key point to do stunning strike, which means the target is stunned to the end of my next turn if it fails a con save. So make a con save.
Pass it.
Cool. So you're not
Nice.
stunned. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to do flurry of blows. So make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. So these are still with advantage. So here's punch 1. And punch 2. No nat 20s yet.
No.
No.
Those
Oh,
will
well,
also both hit.
Cool. So first punch is going to deal 5 bludgeoning. Second punch, 8 bludgeoning.
Okay.
I'm going to use my movement to start. There's no difficult terrain, right?
Nope, that dropped at the beginning of round 3.
I'm going right up to Finn. Right here. I'm actually going to go here.
One question. I know Glint can't take an opportunity attack because he's prone, but does Igni get to take an opportunity attack for you, Kieran? No.
She does not. She doesn't get
Perfect.
reactions.
You are good. I just wanted to make sure because we ran through a couple paths. That's everything for you, Brick?
Mhm.
That brings us to Phineas.
Is there difficult terrain anymore or no?
No, that ended at the
It
beginning
dropped
of round
last round.
3. Kelly, Sarah just asked that question like 10 seconds ago.
Sorry. I'm thinking of other things. I'm sorry.
Okay. So Finn, it's your turn. What would you like to do, Finn? You've got Brick right in front of you.
Question. I have Brick right in front of my face, which is quite terrifying. And how many hit points do you have?
She doesn't have to tell you.
Okay.
You could heal me.
I could heal you. I could heal you.
I could
Shit.
I could be your healer, baby.
Fuck, man. Shit, man. I am going to do something. I am going to cast Stinking Cloud right in the middle of the map, which is a 20-foot radius circle. Right in the smacky dabby in the middle.
Can
baby.
you see the middle from where you are?
Yeah, do you have to be able to see it to cast
Okay,
the point?
fine. So I would then do this. I would move. Oh, wrong movie thing. So I would move here, still staying in range. I could see the middle now, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So I would cast Stinky Boy right in the middle there. It makes a 20-foot cloud of stinky shit. Each creature that is completely within the cloud at the start of its turn must make a con saving throw against poison. On a failed save, the creature spends its action that turn retching and reeling. Creatures that don't need to breathe or are immune to poison automatically succeed on the saving throw. A moderate wind, at least 10 miles per hour, disperses the cloud after 4 rounds. And it's heavily obscured, and it lingers in the air for the duration, which is I have to concentrate. It's up to a minute.
Fuck.
Here's like a fun fact about Dragonborn. They don't breathe air.
What? That's not true at all.
They breathe carbon dioxide. I don't know. All right.
Aileen, tell me more about Dragonborns. I want to hear the history from your... I would love to hear the world of Dragonborns from
They
Kaylee.
don't breathe. They are symbiotic.
They all are born with the feet. I'm on it.
They do have I'm on it.
So I'm concentrating, and as my free action, I'll say Brick. I'll heal you if you just give me a round. We can win this fight together, and then I'll let you take the crown. And then that's my turn. I moved back 5 extra feet to be obscured again, but still in range of Brick.
Okay. What happens with the con saves again? Like without reading the whole spell at me?
If they're completely in the cloud at the start of their turn, they have to make a con saving throw. If they fail it, they just puke their whole turn.
So they can't do anything on their turn besides puke.
Correct.
Can you use a bonus action while throwing up?
No.
That's annoying. I've multitasked while puking before. I'd like to talk to the D&D people about this one.
Well, I guess you can move. It just says the creature spends its action that turn retching and reeling.
well
so
then,
you can retch and reel and move.
Retch and reel on the road, baby.
I've It's not the perfect square, but it's roughly 20 feet. It's a little bit higher up on the top bit.
Yep. And it's like it obscures the view, it says. It's heavily obscured, is what it says.
Do I have to take Here's a fun thing. Now that I'm getting vomited on, if I pass the con save for puking, do I have to concentrate for being on the wall?
Until you take damage, mechanically, until you take damage, your concentration stays up.
Here's another thing I'd like to talk to the D&D folks about. I feel like when you puke, you do take damage in real life.
I certainly do. All my blood vessels around my eye pop.
Mm-hmm.
That's real. That's a fun fact, a
TI
real
for
one.
the win.
So that happens at the start of their turn, Kelly. I'm just trying to clarify because you read the
Yeah.
whole spell like all at once. And it was a lot.
I said it again though. I said if you start your turn in the cloud, completely in the cloud, you make the con save. If you fail, you spend your action retching.
Nice. Okay. Anything else on your turn? I know you moved back out of sight. Anything else?
I spoke to Brick, and that's my turn.
All right. That brings us to the top of initiative on round 4. So let me roll our random effect for this, if there is one. Oh, wow. Okay. I need essentially the same people who just did con saves in the center, or whoever's involved in this stinking cloud. I need you to make strength saves for me.
Okay. I will roll one for Igni.
Oh.
That one that I roll is a flat roll, so it's a 15 for Igni.
Perfect. Okay. Gosh. Okay. So I think, and then anyone below a 10 will fail. Everyone above will succeed. What happens is essentially the gust spell. So this is very interesting because I think the gust is going to gust out the stinking cloud.
Yeah.
Depends on its speed.
Depending on the gust of wind speed.
Correct.
Well, it's a line of strong wind, essentially down the hallways, starting from the base of each room into each hallway, and then it brings the gust into the center and down like the center hole. What's the specification for the strength of the speed?
Well, if it's a strong wind, is what you're saying, it disperses it after one round.
Yeah, the gust disperses gas or vapor and extinguishes candles, torches, similar unprotected flame in the area. It causes.
So at the end of, I guess after, when it gets to my round, it would be dispersed at that point then. Or I guess at the top of the start of the wind is one round, I guess.
It would be,
It says, a strong wind, at least 20 miles per hour, disperses it after one round.
After one round. So I would say then at the start of your turn, it would be dispersed.
Okay.
Okay. It's also, for anyone who failed the save, you are actually going to be pushed essentially to the center. So that was Glint. Perfect.
Damn.
Yeah.
Can't catch a break.
You cannot. You cannot. And I will tell you, Glint, you might feel a body pressed against you when you roll into the center where the wind kind of sucks you down. You're still prone, though.
I
Okay.
can see, though.
You can see, but you cannot see anybody next to you.
Oh. I see
Is
what's going on
invisibility a
now.
concentration spell, or is it just an effect spell?
I believe it's instantaneous. It has an X amount of duration. I do not believe it requires concentration.
What a fucking great spell.
Yes. So that brings us to Glint, and on deck is Bira. So Glint, you are still currently prone at the center of the map. What would you like to do? You
He's
have to
gonna
make a,
push himself to his feet.
yeah, I think you also have to make a con save. Did you do that already to make sure you can use your action?
Rolled a 24.
Perfect. Okay.
Clint's gonna put 2 and 2 together and say, Bira, I promise that if I survive this, I won't attack you if you leave me alone for a little bit. At least until it's just you and me. And then Glenn's gonna fucking book it. He's gonna use his bonus action to activate
Aren't you? Did
feline
you?
agility.
Did you do your con save thing?
Yeah,
He did.
24.
Oh, you passed it. Okay, got
Yeah.
it. Sorry.
He's gonna run all the way over here and get. Actually, no. He's gonna go here, so he won't be in Mest's line of sight.
Gotcha.
And then he's gonna use his action to cast. Sorry, one second. Going to use his action to cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. Just to be fair and to make sure I offer it, I know I'm giving a bit away, but Bira, you could take an opportunity attack when he moved out of your range. Would you like to do that?
Sad Cat was sad. I will let Sad Cat leave.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I covered that.
Is that a mistake? Absolutely. But I'm still invisible, so.
Okay, and here's that. Okay.
Perfect.
And I'll be like, hey, room, could you use some help, please?
You are choosing to activate the room.
Yes.
Okay. I believe Brick also used this room and got a boon.
Yep.
Okay. My memory serves me correctly.
Didn't Brick get a Bane?
Oh, sorry. She got a bane. I misspoke.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I gotta pull something up.
Guys, what does it say about me as a person that, like, I'm kind of into Tom Hardy as Bane?
Nice.
Men are
This
very
is-
attractive when most of their faces are.
Interesting. This is a lot. Glint, I rolled a boon or a bane. Unfortunately, I did get a bane. Specifically, it's as if the room is casting a cloud of daggers negatively on you. So what I need you to do is I'm gonna roll to attack to see if it'll hit you, and then if it does, I'll roll the damage. 12.
That does not hit.
All right, I don't think. Yeah, there's no half damage, so you've escaped damage on that one.
Dick move, room.
I know. Okay, that's everything for you, right?
Yes. Action, bonus action.
Perfect. All right, so after Glint, we've got Bira, and then on deck is Kieran. Bira, what was
Sending you my location.
Okay.
That's it.
Is the spot where your mouse is moving?
Yes.
I also need you to make a con save.
Okay. Well, you can spit, you know.
All right, I gotcha.
I'm sorry, I realized that's a terrible photo of a screen on a screen.
It made me laugh. And sorry, I'm pulling up the D&D Beyond. Did you roll that con save already?
You did. It was, I believe, 14. 12-2.
You're muted, Calco.
My DC save is a 15 if that's what you're looking for. You don't have to say yes or no, but.
Oh,
there
is
you
it
go.
still Stinky
Okay.
Cloud?
Yeah, until the beginning
Ah.
of beginning of Finn's
I
turn.
caught you in my cloud!
Okay, well, I
Uh,
moved, but I'm not going to do an action anyway.
Yes. I just and
Does the puke
She
show
goes-
where? Does the puke show where she is?
well, right now the area is obscured like you described, so I will
Right,
not
right,
answer
right.
that. I will not answer that yet. Okay, if that's everything for you, Bira, that brings us to Kieran on deck is mess. So yeah, there might be a trail. Puke will have to wait and see. Kieran, what would you like to do on your turn?
Okay,
This is
so
fresh
for my action, I am going to bring about the return of Baron. I am going to wild shape into a brown bear. Use my movement to get right up to the mouth of the hallway. And then for my bonus action, I am going to telepathically communicate to Igni to make a flame seed attack against Mest. So that is going to be... I hate that they don't let me...
Do you want me to make you a beer icon? A bear icon? A beerin icon?
I'm so
No,
about it.
yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, let me let you edit it.
Cool.
It's on top of your token. We'll keep them both there.
I love it. I love it so much. Okay, cool. Okay. So
I would say
I'm
where
gonna
you're
roll-
at, you're also entering into that stinking cloud area.
Ooh, I would probably not. Do
No?
that.
Oh, Kelly says
No,
no.
he has to be completely in it. So that's your call.
Okay.
He has to be completely in the cloud. If he's
I would
half in the
say-
cloud, it don't count.
Okay, where you moved yourself, you'd be good because I kept it a little
Okay.
low. It would that square below where the bear is would be con save area.
Okay, gotcha. So the next
And it's
square
just
down.
it's just at the start of his turn too. So actually, he can move into the cloud and not retch.
Oh, I thought you
You have
said
to
when
start your
if he
turn.
enters into
That-
the area.
That's my
mistake.
full movement anyway as the bear, so that's fine.
You're good. Yep.
Great. So I'm gonna roll a d20. It's a +4 to hit. So let's see what happens. That's a dirty 20 to hit Mest with the flame seed.
That hits.
Okay, then that is going to be 1d6 plus my wisdom mod. So I will roll a d6 and then add 4. So it's going to be 6 fire damage as Ignis spits a little bit of magma at you.
It's magma spit.
So, Kayleen, you do
Yeah.
have to make a con save, but because the damage is very low, it's likely you'll maintain concentration, but just to keep things fair. Yep, you succeed. So you maintain your spider climb. Cool. Anything else for you, Kieran?
That's the whole thing.
Love it. Now we are at Mast. So on deck is Brick. Mast, you are still spider climbing. Start of your turn, I need you to make that con save for the stinking cloud.
Actually, sorry, real quick. Do my temporary hit points apply to bear form as well?
Yep.
Great.
Good questions.
A 22.
So that'll succeed. So you can use your action. So what you doing?
I'm gonna cast Chaos Bolt at Igni as a level 3 spell.
Oh boy, okay.
Hate to see it.
That does not hit.
Hate to
Cool.
see
So
it.
as a bonus, I'm going to use 2 of my sorcery points, and as a bonus action, I'm going to do Chaos Bolt again as a first level spell.
So even with bonus action and action, we are still limited in casting anything besides a cantrip and a level spell in one turn. So you could cast a
It
cantrip.
says you can, when you cast a spell that has a cast time of 1 action, so I can't even do that.
So even though it's allowing you to switch it from an action to a bonus action, there is still spellcasting limits in being able to cast multiple leveled spells in one turn. So
Then
the
I
general rule
will
is a
Just
combination.
move on my turn.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's gonna bring us to Brick. On deck is Finn. So Brick, what are you looking to do?
I don't want to step on Kayleen. If you want, you could roll in the chaos chart and potentially hurt all of us.
Good.
What did Finn say to me before?
He would heal you.
I said I would heal you, and we can go to the end, and I will let you win.
She spent the whole 6 seconds thinking her time passes. I'm kidding.
You.
Rick will say, snake oil from a snake, and hit you twice. And we'll hit you twice. Let's try. I know you have that like weird mirror thing happening, so I don't know how that
Kat,
works.
you need to get off my thing. So I roll a d20 to see.
You're gonna roll
If
that
it hits-
in.
Do I roll that first or before she rolls?
I'll
You're
just roll
trying to
mine now.
Yeah, she rolls to hit, and then if it hits, then you roll a d20 to see if it hits you or if it hits one of your duplicates.
Well, the thing is, the AC is different from me, so I think I rolled the dice first.
Okay.
Roll. All right, I rolled what is that, an 8?
Yep.
Okay, so it would hit one of my 3 if it were to hit.
Well, I'm attacking twice. So the first one hits
Yeah.
a dud, and it does
What was your roll?
18 to hit, and it would do 6 piercing damage on the first hit.
Yeah, so that would kill one of them.
Cool. The second one was a 16. You need to roll another
Yeah.
D8 to see who it hits. Or I don't know if it's still D8 if one of them's gone.
It's a d20, and I have to roll an 8 or above now to have it hit my dud. So that one is going to hit me, but I am going to use...
What's wrong?
Let's see what I'm going to use to not have that hit me.
I'm just going to roll the damage while you figure it out.
What did you roll?
The damage, because it technically hit you.
The roll. Like,
She's
If it hit
asking what
me.
your AC was.
yeah, so I'm going to use as my bonus action Cutting's Words, where I can roll my fucking dice for my Bardic Inspiration and subtract it from the total roll, which is a d8. So -7 from the 16.
9 to hit does not beat your AC, I'm guessing, Finn.
Correct.
All right,
I'm
so
gonna
that'll...
burn another key point to do Flurry of Blows.
Cool.
Okay.
First one to hit, I think it's enough.
Do-
1, so that doesn't hit. Next one, 16.
I rolled a 19, so it would. You said it's a 16?
To hit. Yep.
So it hit my other. So I'm down to 1
Yep.
mirror image.
Tracking that. Yep.
Not the boy band. You're breaking up the band, Yoko.
That's
Anything else for you, Brick? Any movement?
Nah, I want to stay right there in your face.
All right, so that's going to bring us to Phineas. At the start of your turn, the stinking cloud will clear.
Cease to exist.
What would you like to do, Finn?
Yeah.
Oh wait, can I use my free action to activate the room?
I will allow it just because it was before Phineas said anything. But...
And I'll say, I would like a bane.
Wow.
Okay.
Hurt this man the room.
I will say, as of right now, Brick, nothing appears to happen. I'm not going to clarify why. But I'm keeping track of something. And if it happens, I'll let you know. I know, sorry. I know. It's a mystery. Back to you, Finn.
Okay. I am going to cast. You know, Sarah, why'd you have to do that? Why did you have to do that? I'm gonna cast Thunderwave on myself.
What level?
First level.
Okay.
A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a con saving throw.
Brick, before you roll that con save, I should tell you what happened in the room. I rolled a boon or a bane and you received a boon in the case of a counterstrike. So the room will counterstrike this thunder wave.
So I do make a con still, right?
No, I've canceled the spell. It counts against Phineas's spell slots and nothing happens. Unless she wants to counterspell my counterspell.
Nope, that's my turn.
Any movement.
Nope, that's my turn.
Any bonus action or any free action.
Nope, that's my turn.
Activate the room.
All right. That's going to bring us to the end of round 4. Top of round 5. The
here we
gust
go.
of wind disappears. Okay, give me a second. Okay. Okay. Oh, reroll that. Wow. Okay. So what you will see is the center sphere. Anyone who can see the center, what you'd see the center sphere switch from that blue glowing light to like a bright, vibrant red, and you would feel the room of the entire room kind of heat up, and from the hallway of the bottom right hand corner, this one here, just the hallway, you would see it light up with like a scorch of fire and flame, just like shooting throughout the whole hallway, that bottom right hand corner, from the beginning of the hallway of the room to the center. But because there's no one there, I don't have them rolling anything. I will tell you, when I roll that effect, I roll the D8 3 times to indicate which quarters are going to be affected by a Scorch of Ray, and I rolled 4 3 times, so it only affected that hallway. So essentially nothing happened. So we are at the top
Holy
of round
shit.
5. Glint, you are up. What would you like to do?
I'll say, okay, room, I'm willing to forgive you. Give me a boon this time.
You going for it again?
Yes.
Okay. I like how you're personifying the room, you guys. This is great. Okay. Okay, one more. All right. There's some variation to the spell, so I'll say the spell. Essentially, I'm casting Faithful Hound. So a summoned hound is going to be like a little protector for you. I've adjusted it a bit because it's a very powerful spell, but it will it'll follow some brief commands for you, kind of like Kieran's wolves. It is one dog, and I have a stat block. So some general commands. It'll act on your turn as well, and it can take attacks against people.
Okay. Do I have any? How tough does this little guy look?
It's still it's fairly tough, but what I will say is let me actually roll that. It's got a limit on how long it's gonna be here. So it's not gonna be there till it takes damage. I rolled a 1d4 plus 1, so it's gonna be here for 2 turns. So make
course
use
it is.
of it would be make use of it. It would be my advice.
Okay.
But at least
Little
at the
dog.
very least, it'll take some hits for you if you need it.
Just pull up its for real quick, just so I can get an idea.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up as well. And
Okay.
oh, sorry guys. Flash flood.
Okay.
Oh, I should
I'm
say
gonna
that
look.
the hound is
yeah.
invisible. Sorry, I should say that. The hound is invisible to all creatures except for you, Glint. And it can't... Oh, it actually can't be harmed. I forgot that. But when a
Okay.
small or larger creature comes within 30 feet of it without first speaking the password, it'll start barking loudly. It can see
Okay.
invisible creatures as well. And it's not barking, I should say.
I'm kind of assuming
Do
Glenn
we
knows.
see barf anywhere now that the cloud's gone?
Single-minded focus.
Tell me where the barf is.
You didn't ask on your turn. It's leading. Well, no one can see it from where they are currently, so I won't say. They wouldn't see it from where they're at.
Okay.
I
So
can't see it in the center.
If it's at the start of, I was in the center when I started my turn. Wouldn't it be in the center?
That's
Yeah,
true.
so actually you're right. What you would see is you would see the barf trail leading from the center in this direction. You'd see it disappear into the hallway, Kieran.
Cool.
Cool. All right, Clint. Sorry, back to you. What would you like to do?
yeah, no worries. So I'm gonna say, okay, look, there's this big bear out there. I'd like you to go kill it.
Okay. So what I think I'm reading, I'm gonna let it do movement just because I have it for a limited amount of time. So it's definitely a variation on the spell. So not rules as written. Typically, it only lets you bite a creature within 5 feet of it that's hostile to you. But I'm gonna give it a movement of 30. So could that get it? It's right here. It could get to the hallway, so it could block the hallway off for you.
I guess that's what I'll do. Fight anyone who comes through, and then I'll use my action to cast Healing Word on myself again.
Perfect. Okay, I have that in mind. So you're casting that healing word.
Oh, sorry, cure wounds. Healing Word.
Cure wounds. Gotcha. Perfect. Okay, and you did the free action this turn. Any other movement?
I think I'll actually move here.
Okay. Very nice. That is going to bring us to Bira. On deck is Kieran. So Bira, what would you like to do?
I am sending you my location.
Okay. Okay. Are you doing anything for an action?
I am going to hold a spell if that is possible.
I need to double check on if holding the spell counts as casting it, because it would
okay.
expend it.
If it does, then I will not do that.
Because what it would do is, even if it doesn't expose you now, if you once you cast the spell, it would, or at the end, once it hits your turn again, you didn't use it, it would show.
Because it does count
reveal
as a slot.
you. Because it's expending a slot. I would say it would reveal you whether you used it or not. Probably once you casted it, or if it never triggered at the beginning of your next turn, your invisibility would drop.
No, I'm just gonna chill.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay, so that would bring us to Kieran. On deck is Mess. Kieran, what would you like to do?
Blah 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 blah. Shoot. I can't really see anybody at this point.
No, sir.
So what I think, I wouldn't have seen Glint run into his corridor because Cloud, right?
Correct. Yeah, he was his escape was heavily obscured at the time. Excuse me.
Cool. So just to be safe and not pass through the center, I am gonna have Igni teleport us directly across the whole situation here, the center. And I am going to
Perfect.
and I'm gonna hold an act. I'm gonna hold a claw attack should anyone get within melee range.
Okay. Claw attack. Got it. Okay, that's going to bring us to Mest. On deck is Brick. Mest, what are you looking to do?
Going into the room.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask the room for a friend.
How, are you just like entering in the 5 feet more, 10 feet?
I'm on the wall. I just don't know how to distinguish that.
Yeah,
so,
I like that. I like where you're at. Yeah, I like that. That works. Okay, so first Boon Bane. And that is... Okay. All right. I rolled a boon or a bane. You received a bane. In the form of the room is magically silent. Any spells in here that require a vocal component would not succeed. So as you like, if you were to make any noise, you wouldn't hear yourself. You're essentially like deafened in there.
Cool.
All right. So you're anything else on your turn?
All of my spells have vocal components, so no.
Ouchies. Okay. So that's gonna bring us to Brick then, and on deck is Finn. Brick, what are you looking to do?
I'm gonna use my action to do, what's it called? Wholeness of body. So I'm gonna regain 18 hit points. I can only do this once per long rest.
Okay.
Is
that requiring an action or anything?
It's my action. It's my action. So, and then, I don't want to use a key point right now. I'm gonna say, that was for the fire. Now you can heal me. And I will use my free action, Bane, to the room.
I love that we've got to the point where everyone is like very serious and
It always hits like the 2-hour point.
Yes, it does.
We're just the side of actually wanting to kill each other, so.
Yeah. Just
okay. Brick, I rolled boon and bane. You received a boon in the form of death ward. So this is very specific. The first time you would drop to 0 hit points. Instead, you would drop to 1.
Oh.
It would only work. It would only work once. And if anything were to kill you outright, it would be ignored. The death ward wouldn't matter.
Cool, death ward, and that just lasts until that effect happens, or one round, or
it will. It's going to last until you drop to 0.
Hell yeah, awesome. Thank you.
Okay.
No
Anything
movement.
else
That's
on
my
your
turn.
turn? Okay.
Nope.
That will bring us to Finn. Finn, what would you like to do? Deliberations are in order.
Lordy, lordy, lordy.
Mama's casting another fireball. Right in here. Between Mest and Kieran.
Do you have to be able to see it to cast where you're dropping that fireball, bub?
Probably. Let's move then.
Yeah, how are we getting there?
15, 20, 25, 30. I can see it there, right?
Show the point again. Yes, you would.
And I'm pretty sure that's still... Oh my lord. 20. Oh no. No. Can I see right here?
That square specifically, not with the movement you've done currently.
You know, fuck me!
Do it from here, Kel. Farther back. Just go one back over.
Fine.
Just go here. It's the same distance, and then you can still see that point.
Wonderful. So I'm going to cast it there to fuck for Mest and Kieran.
Okay.
What about walls?
It's gonna do like a blast radius, so I'm gonna have it count. So I'm happy you asked. I should be fair and ask, Brick. She did move out of, or Phineas did
you
move out
can
of
hit
your
me
range.
with your...
Are you taking an opportunity attack against Finn?
No, just for flavor, and be like, "You're healing, right?" as she runs, as he runs away.
Okay. All right.
You have to make a dex saving throw.
You got it.
What's the range on that again, Kel, with the fireball?
150 feet, 20 foot sphere.
Okay, cool. That's what I need, the 20 foot. Thank you.
And you said deck save?
Yep.
Okay.
Uh-oh, did I just fuck up my lipstick?
Okay.
Kieran saves,
Yay! And Igni's immune to fire damage, so.
and Kayleen's mad. Everyone besides Bira now has gotten fireballed. I'm just sharing the wealth. I just can't find Bira, or else I'd fireball her too.
It has nothing to do with the fact I'm in love with her. Nothing.
You can ball Bureau whenever you want.
Is Bira secretly in my fireball radius?
I will not tell you that.
Oh, right.
Can neither confirm nor deny.
That's fine.
I would tell you if Bira died.
Thank you.
Is Kayleen away from the computer? Is that what we're having? Did she roll?
I believe so.
I don't. Is the deck safe for the fireball, Cal?
Yep.
And is the 19 for Kieran?
Yep.
Well, yeah, for Baron, it's a flat roll.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, he's just gonna take half.
Cuckoo. Show me that sweet, sweet damage, baby.
While we're waiting, I checked invisibility. Vera, it does require concentration. So when you take damage, you do need to roll a Constitution saving throw. So roll one for me now, because I do believe you've taken damage. And Kaylee, now that you're back, roll a dex save for us. You are in Phineas's fireball range. So I need you to do a dex save to see how much damage you take. Perfect.
It was an 8. Do you want me to drop it?
Yes, you will drop invisibility, so I'll bring you back.
I would say I do not have an icon. Thank you.
Yep, no, I'll bring you back. You're good.
Cool, cool.
So, Kieran saves, Mest fails.
You rolled heat metal.
I rolled the wrong thing, kids. I was like, that was a shitty roll. That's a better roll.
Holy fucking Christ.
41 damage. So half of that is 20.
Thank God
21
I'm a bear.
rounds up on damage.
I'm taking the full hit, right?
Yes.
I'm out.
Sorry, Kayleen.
Ugh.
GG.
Good job,
Yeah,
Kaylee.
well done, Mest.
That's my turn.
All right. Okay, that is then going to bring us to the top of round 6. We've lost our first du jour member, Mest. Let's do a roll for the next effect. And let me check something real quick. I think it's essentially going to be a no effect, but let me just make sure. Same thing. Scorching rays shoot out of this hallway, but it won't affect anyone there, including the invisible hound, and this hallway. No one's in there, so it won't affect anyone there. So essentially no effect, but we are back up to Glint. It's your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay. I'll say, now room, you've given me a good thing. You've given me a bad thing. Let's see if you're a good room overall or a bad room overall.
All right, let me roll it real quick. All right. Oh my god. I rolled a D2, like a two-sided, and it literally landed like this. Like straight up when I rolled it.
Feels
And I
like a
just
good
dropped
thing.
it. I'm gonna roll that as a cocked die.
Or-
And
Could I get both of them?
Yeah.
Good or bad?
Well, I will tell you, I'd already, at that point when I rolled it, I'd already rolled uncocked on whether it was a boon or a bane, just determining which boon or bane it was. Similar to Brick, I need you to make a strength save because the room is being entangled.
Probably okay.
What was it? I'm sorry, I don't have a...
21.
Yeah, that will be a succeed, God. So you have difficult terrain in this room specifically, but you are not restrained.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll say, dog, go bite that bear. I will take 20 feet of movement to get to here.
All right. So let me check. I think a couple things are going to happen. It does have movement to get to you, Kieran, but I know you were holding an action as well. So,
But it's invisible.
But I
and
can't.
you might
But I
not
can't
know.
hurt. It doesn't take damage.
oh, it can't be harmed. You are spot on. Thank you. So I'm going to roll that bite. I'll take
Okay.
I need to roll to hit first. Oh, that cocked. Jeez, what is with the die tonight? 15 plus 19 to hit.
I will hit.
That will hit. Okay. And so that is going to do...
If it's the same, it's 48.
Yep. One. What the heck? I'm dropping that. Where's my other D8? 4 plus 2, 6. 8 plus 6. That's gonna put you to 14 piercing damage,
You
Biren.
got it. I'm still a bear.
Okay.
Okay, and I will use my action to sprint up to Phineas and say, "Hey, Finn, that was a dick move."
Anything else in your turn, Glint?
Nope, that's my turn.
That brings us to the end of your second turn with the Faithful Hound, so I think that's all I get with it. But it got a good bite in. And it was gonna protect, which is cool. So Faithful Hound is gone after it bit you, Biren. That's gonna put us to Vera. On deck is Kieran. Vera, what would you like to do? You have been revealed. You are muted as well.
I'm flirting. For the boy. I would, since I am in the room, is there anything going on in the room? I know I'm sitting on top of a crate essentially. But
You are sitting
what's going on in the room?
You're hiding in the corner with a chest. On that right-hand wall, you see...
I'm always hiding in the corner with a chest.
illusionary script that says choose one, indicating the 3 chests against the right-hand wall. Will you open one of the chests? And if so, which one?
I like the one I'm sitting on.
So you are going to open up that bottom chest.
Yeah, I'll open up my bottom chest.
Vera, as you go to open the chest, instead of a potion, a maw of teeth reach out and bite you. It is a mimic.
Oh no!
So let me get that real quick.
I bite it back.
I mean,
I mimic the mimic.
You have some options. So that is going to be...
I say, ow, daddy, I like it.
Why'd you have to make it weird? It's going to be, gosh, a 23 to hit.
Oh, baby, that hits twice over.
Ouchies. Okay, so it's going to be initially 11 piercing damage plus 6 acid damage.
Why is nothing ever psychic damage? Why can't anyone try to fuck with my brain? What is it, 17 you said? Yeah.
6 and 11. Yep, 17. And
Oh boy,
let me see if I have a mimic.
that was a bonus action, right?
That was a free action. So
Free
it's not
action,
a part
right.
of your... Yep.
I would like to, I believe, hold on, I have to figure out what level to do this at. I would like to cast False Life on myself at fuck around at 4th level.
False life giving you a certain amount of temp points.
It is 1d4 plus 19.
Okay.
So I will roll the d4. So it's 3 plus 19, 22.
Yep, 22. That's 22 temporary hit points.
Don't worry, I'm sure they're gonna go away real soon. Cool. That's it. I would like to use a second free action to just kick the mimic and shake a fist at it, Mike.
Okay, noted. We've got Kieran up next on deck is Brick. So Kieran, what would you like to do?
Cool. So Igni is first going to move up and clear the way, but not before making a flame seed attack against Glint. That is terrible. That does not hit. But right behind as Igni shoots the flame, Baron is going to use full movement. Not my full movement, but move all the way up, and I'm going to multi-attack, bite and claw against my friend.
Is that Glint as well? Just to clarify.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think Finn is a cat, but just making sure. Cool. So I am going to.
He is a cat.
Cool. So I am gonna roll 2 attacks, one with my bite, one with my claw. Deer, does the 21 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, great. So that is going to be for the claws. The bite misses, the claws hit. So I'm gonna roll 2d6 plus 4 damage. That is going to be 13 slashing damage.
So it's 2d6 plus 4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. All right, anything else your turn?
I'm gonna provoke an opportunity attack and skedaddle this way just a little bit so I'm not right up in Glint's face. If he wants to attack me, he is more than welcome to.
Phineas also has the option to opportunity attack.
I don't think was I in melee range? Oh yeah, I was, I guess. Yep. Cool. Hit me, boys.
Are you guys taking opportunity attacks? Sorry, I didn't hear. Glint is?
Yes, sorry.
It counts as my reaction, right? Yeah.
Oh,
It
wait,
would
no,
be using your reaction, correct?
Yeah, I'll
There you go.
dagger you.
Yep, that'll hit.
Yeah, so
Dagger.
dirty 20 to hits, and then 15 damage.
I rolled a 12, so I don't think that will hit.
That just hits the bear, actually.
This is the first time Finn's ever hit anything up close.
Wow.
And with that, I as I'm running away, bear form drops, and I'm back to Kieran.
Rip Biren.
Stabbed in the back, and it's just.
Great.
Okay. Movement. That's everything for you, Kieran.
That's the whole thing. I'm just yeah, that's everything. Cool.
All right, that brings us to Brick. On deck is Finn. So Brick, what are you looking to do?
Yeah. I see. I didn't recognize Kieran until he turned into Kieran again. So I see Kieran turn in from a bear into Kieran. I go, "Hey!" and I start running at him. I get to here with, I think, 35 feet of movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I still have 5. But with my Yoma, I just realized I have 10 range.
You have a
You'll
reach.
eat me right there.
I have 10 reach on the Yoma. So I don't have to use that 5 feet. I don't want you to get a hit on me. So I'm going to go, this is for water! And I'm going to stab him twice.
Okay.
Amazing.
Yeah. Cool. First one's a 19. Second one is a 14.
Both of those will hit.
Sorry, bud.
That's all right.
First one is 6 piercing. Second one is 5 piercing. Really low damage.
Cool. Excellent.
Do I want to spend maybe. Yeah, I will. I'm going to burn my last key point. And because I hit with a melee weapon, I'm going to use Stunning Strike.
Okay.
Which means you have to make a con save and potentially be stunned if you fail.
You got it. I'm going to roll it right now. Oh, boy. All right. Let's see what happens. Yep, I fail. I'm stunned.
So you are stunned until the end of my next turn.
You got it.
So.
Cool.
That's,
I'm gonna put a marker
and then
on him too.
Just for funsies, I'm going to use my 5 feet of movement to just go. Nah, I'm gonna stay right where I am.
Okay. Gosh. Okay. So, Finn, you were up. What would you like to do?
In response to Glint's statement, I'll go, hey, Glint, all's fair in love and war. And I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
God damn it. Okay. So,
And with that, I will send
You thought you escaped, Paige.
I'll send you my cords, I guess. I don't know how you guys were doing that before.
she was sending me a screenshot with either her finger or where her mouse, like she'd put her mouse where she wanted her.
I'm going to
character
send
to
you a
move.
pic. Because I don't know how to screenshot.
This is unacceptable. Okay. I'm guessing you're not using your action to cast a spell.
Well, I did. I cast invisibility.
I'm an idiot. Yeah, cool. Got it. You muted yourself, bub.
We can hear
I
it anyway.
move and then that's my turn.
Thank you. Okay. That's going to bring us to the top, round 6, I believe. So this is the 5th time I'm rolling in effect. Egg floor is back, baby. The battle map is difficult terrain. Right on
Egg floor is
schedule.
my least favorite floor.
I also need everyone to make deck saves to avoid falling prone.
Let me see if you automatically fail.
Yeah,
You
do I automatically fail?
You creatures automatically fail strength and dex saving throws, Kieran.
Cool. So I'm stunned and I just go.
You said dex page or strength?
Deck saves for me,
Okay.
please.
Oh, nice. 25 for me.
That will succeed. Bira 16 will save, as will Glint's. What?
What about me?
What did you roll?
14.
You saved. Everyone saved. No one fell prone, but it's Keller, you go with the muting.
Yeah, what's wrong?
Okay, it is difficult terrain. No one is prone besides Kieran, who is stunned.
Yep.
Perfect. That brings us to the top of initiative, round 6. How are we feeling? We're 2 hours and 15 minutes in.
Good. Let's do it.
All right, Glenn, you're up. What would you like to do?
So Kieran's on the ground. Brick's not.
Not.
I'm gonna move over to here,
Makes sense.
keeping out of Brick's range. I'm gonna look
Okay.
down at Kieran. I'm gonna say, "Sorry, Kieran." Gonna make my attacks against him.
Let's go. Bring it.
Let's go. I like it.
And how do you roll with?
You right click on what you want to attack and it gives you the option to toggle advantage, disadvantage, or normal. So like where you would hit like the roll to hit, you would just right click
got it,
there.
got it. Okay. Yep. Okay. So that's like a 21.
Yep, that hits for sure.
Second one's just good.
Both of those hit. Hit
Um,
me.
and because you are prone, does it do an auto crit? Or
It just you have advantage on the
just
attack.
advantage, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Oh.
Kieran's bloody. Has been bloodied for a minute.
You are not obligated to share that, but thank you.
And
just for flavor.
Yeah.
Use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Which increases your AC, correct?
Yes.
All right. That is going to bring us to Bira. On deck is Kieran. So Bira, what would you like to do? You are fisticuffs with a mimic at the moment.
I have to fight the mimic, right?
Well, you could disengage from the mimic. You have
Does
options.
the mimic get an opportunity attack?
If you don't disengage, yes, it would. It attacks like any other creature would. Yep.
Mimics
for its reaction.
I'll just disengage from the stupid mimic.
All right, so that will be your action. So you can use your movement, and it would not get an opportunity attack from said mimic. So you have your movement, your bonus action, and your free action. Free action in here, the choose one kind of disappeared once the mimic revealed. So bonus action and movement.
My bonus action is to flip a middle finger to the mimic.
Okay.
As I step back. And then I'm just gonna stay put.
So where are you moving to?
Actually, I'm not gonna stay put for now. I lied. I'm just gonna move over. I'm not gonna open the chest because it's gone, but I'm just gonna move in front of this chest. To shore up my lines of sight. That's it.
Okay, so it won't take an opportunity attack because you can't. But now let me quickly just roll it into initiative order.
Wait, really? Oh no.
Yeah. It didn't attack you. It couldn't because you disengaged, but I was having it act on the turn with you. But because it couldn't, I'm rolling it into initiative so it can actually take an attack. But yeah, it's definitely a threat in the room. Risk and reward, baby. So it's still there.
Well, if I knew that, I probably would have moved further. But you know what? That's okay.
It's okay. You can move. I'll allow you to move further if you'd like.
Okay. That was 15, so I'm just going to move the remainder of my movement just to zip top up here.
All right.
Just a little more out of his range.
Yes, please. Thank you. What are you doing, Kelly?
Is this one okay for you?
Yes, thank you. I will take another glass. Thank you.
Now you have to swish it, take a sip, and say this wine is
That's good.
corked.
That's funny. Thank you.
I don't know what that means.
Stop. Okay, sorry guys. It's a good cup of soup. What's the verb? I got it wrong. Good soup. Good soup. Thank you. Okay. So I'm gonna throw that in. It rolled a pretty good initiative, so it's going to act after Glint next round. So Mimic is...
Okay, alright.
You're lucky that it didn't attack you this turn, and that's just because Paige was sloppy. But you disengaged for its reaction.
I said, no thank you, please, Mimic, and walked away politely.
That would have been
He's
its reaction.
Me. I did not consent.
No. So after Vera is Kieran. So Kieran, you're up. On deck is Brick. Kieran, what would you like to do?
Oh boy, I can't take any action because I am stunned, but Igni, for my bonus action, because I can telepathically communicate with her and I'm not unconscious, is gonna swoop to my rescue and fiery teleportation. We're gonna go back to our fun little
set up where you have it over here?
Yeah, right over yonder. I need both Glint and Brick to make dexterity saving throws. DC 15.
Is
I succeed, I think
Kelly?
Rowan fails.
No, you can't touch her. You're not allowed.
So Glint rolled a 14, so he fails. So I am going to roll 2d6 fire damage. 5 fire damage for Kitty Man.
Do I get half that? Because I
Nope, it's or take damage.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So doing that was your bonus action for Igni, Kieran?
Yeah, I command Igni on my bonus action. I can't
Yep.
take any actions or movement, so that's my whole turn.
Oh, no movement either. Gosh. Well, then you played that well because I was say you could get from unprone, but no movement. Dang.
Nope.
Okay. When does the
I just laid on the floor and Igni like swooped around.
That's actually
me.
visually very funny. When does the stun effect end, Brick? I missed when you said.
At the end of this turn I'm about to have.
Perfect. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so that's gonna bring us to Brick. On deck is Finn. So Brick, what you looking to do next?
I don't know if Matt's required to tell me this, but I'll ask. If I enter the same space as Igni, will I be taking fire damage just by being in her presence?
No. Paige ruled that once for Osmond 9 lives, just because he was like barreling through her as a hostile. But typically, no, that is not how it works.
Thanks, Matt. God, you even nailed the reference on the call. God damn.
You sound like a lawyer. I'm kidding.
No.
Just because I got you stunned still, and I want to enjoy that too. Colin doesn't get to do that only. I'm gonna charge in. I know it's difficult terrain, so I think I can literally, with that, I have 40 feet of movement.
None
I can
of us
literally
have been doing that this turn.
Oh, just me.
Because has everyone been moving with difficult terrain? I don't think Beer.
Well, Matt teleported, so that doesn't affect him.
Right.
Oh, so
wait.
it's just. Actually, it's just Beer then.
Which
So Beer,
one?
I'm gonna bump you back. You have half movement.
So
Everyone else did.
actually, I
apologize.
could. Sorry, I want to make sure that I use the full
Well-
30 feet. Sorry, Brick, I don't mean to fuck up with what you're trying to do, but I can
I
teleport.
think I can still get to you, to be honest. Yeah,
I
I
was
can.
yeah, let's shift you over there.
Yeah, I'd be exactly. I have 40 feet, so I'd be able to exactly
I'm
enter.
just
the
making
same-
sure I use my full 30 feet of teleportation.
Totally. All right, I am going to use my full movement halved to enter the same space as Igni,
Okay.
and take my attacks on stunned Kieran and say,
You
"Sorry,
got
my friend."
That's okay.
First attack, 19. Second attack, 9. So first
Okay,
one. Will...
Are
so
you rolling
the-
those with advantage?
I was not. So the first one is just a 19 then, because the second one was a 9.
Mhm.
And so the first one damage is going to be 9 piercing, and I will roll the second attack with advantage. I just rolled 2 attack rolls. Here we go. Come on, nat 20. I haven't gotten any. 21 to hit, but it's not nat 20. So 9 piercing plus 7. So what is that? 18 total?
I'm out.
Second out.
I'm
Kieran.
so sorry, my beer and friend.
Nah, it's okay. I took some hefty damage from being stunned, so
You did.
I couldn't let you be a bear again.
I wouldn't have any other wild shape. You have to
no.
use a wild shape to summon Igni.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you had a bear shape waiting to go.
Nah, no. But,
All right.
Hey, but
Sorry, Matt.
well played.
Sorry, love.
Good game. Good game.
Does Igni still exist then, or no?
Nope.
Just
Igni
dispenses.
does not exist. Yeah.
Okay. I use my movement. I use my action. I know key points. I could punch, but there's no need to punch a dead body. So that's my turn.
Okay. That's gonna bring us to Finn. On deck would be the top of initiative. So, Finn, what are you looking to do?
I will send you my coordinates. And then that's my turn.
Right. We want this to last all night. I remember. It's a good move.
Don't hate
Okay.
the player, hate the game, my son.
You're right. Okay, so we're at the top of initiative. Egg floor gets eaten up again by the omnipot page. And we have a no effect this round. A true no effect. Nothing happens. So it's a plain round. Bringing us to the top of initiative. Round 7. Glint. You are up. On deck is the Mimic. Glint, what would you like to do?
I don't have all that much I can see that I can do, so I'm just gonna move up to Brick and make a couple of attacks. So first attack, 19.
It's
Okay, and second attack, 14, so it'll miss.
miss it. So the first one.
Okay, so
Divine
I'm also
Smite.
gonna do Divine Smite on it. Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. So that's 9 initial damage, and then sorry, I'm still trying to remember the. Trying to remember how to. Oh, right, bottom left hand corner. Okay, so.
Sorry.
8. There we go. And then an additional 11 points of divine smite damage.
Damn.
And
Stings.
Hmm?
That stings.
that's my turn.
Okay. Next is the Mimic. On deck is going to be Bira. So the Mimic has a speed. Yep, it'll reach ya as it hops over to you, Bira.
If I die by mimic, I'm gonna be a little salty.
It's how risk and reward, boon and bane.
I think I got eaten by a zombie in the first one.
That's
yes,
true.
you did. You did. Let's see. It's going to do that bite attack again. To hit. 19 plus 5, 24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. The first bit is, 11 piercing damage and then 4 acid damage. That is the Mimic's turn. So that will bring it to you, Bira. On deck is Brick. So Bira, what would you like to do?
I'd like to cast Immolation on the mimic.
Okay.
It flames wreath one creature you can see within range. The target must make a dexterity saving throw.
Cool. That will fail with a 4.
It takes 8d6 fire damage on a failed save.
Okay, go for it.
And it's on fire, but first let's do these 8d6. And then I'll dramatically read you the rest. Bitch is going to take 25 damage.
Nice.
It also burns for the spell's duration, which is up to a minute. At the end of each of its turns, the target repeats the saving throw. It takes 4d6 fire damage on a failed save, and the spell ends on a successful one. It cannot be extinguished by non-magical means, and it sheds bright light in a 30-foot radius.
Beautiful. So it's a burning candle. The Mimic is still up.
Oh, and if it dies, it turns to ash.
Noted. Thank you. Yeah, it's still up. It's not bloodied at the moment. But you've done a hefty amount of damage on it.
All right. I'm actually going to move away from it. So it can just be on fire, and I'm just going to be slightly further away.
It's going to take an opportunity attack on you.
It's okay.
Okay. Let's see. That's a nat 1. It did not hit.
That's okay.
She sounds happy about that. So is that everything on your turn, Vera?
Yes, that's
perfect. That brings us to Brick. On deck is Sven. Brick, what are you looking to do?
After getting hit pretty hard with that divine glowing magic, gonna say, Glint, the one I would like to die honorably by. And she will, again, try to stab him twice through his probably thick armor.
Okay.
It's less good than I wish it was.
As we're planning for my round, are we still in Egg Town?
No.
No.
I thought it dropped. I just want.
Down! First attack is a 17, second is a 18.
The second one is my armor class.
So the
If
second
it-
one will hit.
Perfect. So that's 8 piercing damage, and I can do
Glint.
1 punch with my bonus.
One question, Glenn. What about your shield of faith?
Yeah, that's with it. Yeah,
That's what I
I'm
wanted to
taking
make
that
sure.
into account.
Perfect.
It's 16 is my normal armor class
Okay. Thank you.
because I don't have plate mail yet.
Soon.
So I
oh,
still
and let
get.
me roll my concentration. Sorry.
You're fine. I'm not. I have no more key points, but I still get to do when I attack. I get to punch once. So I will unarmored strike once to see if that. It's a. It was a 1 and that rolled to a 19. 26. So that will be another 5 bludgeoning damage this time.
Glint goes down.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh, our third drop, Glint. Good game.
Good job.
Wow.
I thought you had so much more help.
Ooh, dead bodies in a hallway.
I literally took over 120 damage
You took
overall.
insane damage.
Wow.
Is
So with
everything
that,
for you? Yeah.
I have movement, and now that no one's, I don't know where Finn's at. I don't really know where Beer is at. I really haven't seen her. So you know what? I'm gonna use my movement to go into this room and go. Finally, give me a bait. It's been working, so I'm gonna keep doing it.
Okay. Gosh. So that's okay. This is the one Glint went in to start.
I
Okay.
wanna die.
Die!
I want to die. Because I don't want to play the
Die.
invisible hide and seek game all night.
Okay. Oh, I need to roll one more thing.
Okay.
Okay. Brick, I rolled a bane or a boon. You received a boon specifically in the form of bark skin. For the next 2 turns, your AC cannot be less than 16. What's your AC?
It's already higher than that. It's 17.
All right, so it's useless.
I feel like a woody texture in my skin. I have a bit of a rash. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
Okay.
All
Epic
right.
heads.
Okay, that's going to then bring us to Finn. On deck would be the top of initiative with my mimic. So, Finn, what do you like to do?
Yeah, I have to move. I will send you those coordinates, and that's my turn.
Okay. So for this round, top of initiative, round 8, I need everybody. It's a new effect. I need everybody to roll con save for me. This is an
10.
interesting time for it. 10?
Yep.
Okay. You're muted.
She's using her lucky, I'm sure. She's talking about something.
Never mind. I rolled 15. I'll leave that.
If it meets it, it beats it. So everyone succeeded.
A 10?
If it meets it, it beats it. That's the rule. The DC's 10. So what was happening was I was casting levitate on the entire map, but because you guys succeeded, you're not levitating. No one. Actually, let me check the mimic. The mimic's also not levitating. So essentially a no effect. Okay, that's gonna bring us to the actual initiative order. We've got the mimic first. It's going to use its it's going to use its movement to try to attack you again, Bira, for a bite. Actually, wait a second. Bira, as you look over your shoulder expecting the bite of the mimic, you have left the room, and you can see inside the room is just the 3 chests against that right side wall. So the mimic disappeared. My mistake. Mimic is out of initiative order. I forgot that you moved outside of it. So that's actually going to bring us to Bira. On deck is Brick. So Bira, what would you like to do?
Sorry, I was getting prepared to fight the mimic
Yeah.
again.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to cast see invisibility.
Okay.
Uh,
I can tell you right now, your line of sight, you do not see. How does it? Do you actually see the person, or does it display as like an orb?
you see invisible creatures and objects as if they were visible. So yeah.
So you currently do not see Phineas or anyone for that matter. But
Okay.
if he ends up in your line of sight, I will alert you ASAP.
All right, and we're past Eggy room, right? But
Eggy is not a room. Eggy is a whole effect.
or like
Kind of
Eggy
being.
effect.
Yeah, the only effect was the levitate at the start of this initiative,
All
and
right.
you all succeeded, so no levitate.
I'm just gonna move to here.
Vera, you do see Phineas.
Oh.
Specifically, you see him right there.
Just to be clear, I was not looking at the map, so I do not know where Finn is.
I
We'll
also
keep it
didn't
that
see
way.
that.
I'm still clicking on it. You should still see it. No?
I don't.
You know what?
No, I don't see
Nothing's
anything.
showing.
Take two. Sorry, I was on the wrong layer.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I see.
So you see Phineas there.
Am I good to look back on the map?
You are.
I did a movement and a spell, so I'm good.
Cool. All right, that will then bring us to Brick. On deck is Finn. So, Brick, what are you looking to do?
Yeah. I'm gonna move forward. Hi, Sneaky. And I'm gonna stab you twice.
Oh, this is gonna come down to Brick versus Finn. I love this.
Oh, for the first hit, it's a nat 20.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
All right. Crit damage for the first. 10 piercing on the first hit.
Okay.
10 on the second, and then I
Okay.
also I'm gonna punch you with my punch. See if the punch hits. Punch is 24, so that's gonna be 9 more, but this
So
time
total
bludgeoning
of-
damage on the punch.
Total of
How would you like
29.
to do this?
I don't know. How do you imagine? Did you drop on the punch, or was it even before the punch?
It was the punch.
I mean, it's like a soft tap. I think I feel a little bad about it now.
It was only by 5. You only got me by 5. I could have been up if I only didn't get hit by everything else.
What are your last words? Tell me where Finn is.
Fuck that mimic.
Tell me
where Finn is.
Tell me where Finn is broke me. Fuck. Okay. Is that everything for you, Brick?
Yeah, I've used all my movement. I used my bonus action and my action.
That's wild. That's
Yeah,
gonna bring it
so I
to-
got an invisible enemy, so
Yeah, and I don't know if any damage Finn has freaking taken this goddamn
I've tried hitting Finn, and he had all those fucking mirror images.
All right, so it's Finn's turn. So Finn, what are you looking to do?
Finn's gonna drop his invisibility.
Do I see Finn?
Okay.
Yeah, let
Put
me
me
bring
on,
it.
baby.
I will.
Bring that
Don't-
bitch back.
First off, don't tell me what to do. Just kidding.
All right, and I'm gonna move. Let's see if I can click the right thing. 5, 10. So I'm standing right here in front of Brick,
Oh my god.
and I'm gonna go Brick. I said I'd let you win, but I could do this however you want to do this. Do you want to honorable fight? You want to fight this out?
Can I free talk for less than 6 seconds with her?
I will allow this, considering what's happening.
I want to win the right way.
And I do too, and I think I got you on this one, and I'm going to show you that I got you. All right, so with that, I am...
I want to see it just one drop. Like, hits me with one spell, I'm down. No.
Damn, I don't have any 3rd level spells left. Fuck. God, And you're good at Constitution, aren't you, you little shit?
I know.
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers at 2nd level.
Wisdom save?
Yep.
Love that for me. You know I'm a monk, right?
Wait, you're wise?
Well, not always, but monks typically are built.
Well, it
with
was either
wisdom.
that or con, so I'm trying to
Well,
pick
yeah.
the lesser of two.
They're basically equally saved, so.
Oh, but you know what I should have done was the other one. Can I change my mind?
I don't typically allow it when you've announced it like that.
That's
And
fine.
you've
Go ahead.
discussed how
Because you're gonna
effective
fail
it
your
You triggered my trap card!
Because you're gonna fail your roll anyway. Go ahead.
You sure it's con? Or am I doing
No, a wisdom save. Yeah.
Alright. Kill me with words. Ooh, you might. 12.
12.
Yeah. Damn it! Kill me with words!
You will die with honor. And
Ooh.
that's
It's actually kind of dark.
2nd level. Is it 2d8? No, 46. 19.
Okay.
I think it's psychic damage.
Okay.
Oh, actually, you would have taken half as much as anyways. And I think you use its reaction available to move as far away from me as its speed allows.
My reaction?
Yes.
So, but on my next turn, I can just move towards you, right?
Yes, but you need to move your whole
Yeah, I've got 40.
speed away from me.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm there. That's as most opposite as I can get from you, then.
That's my turn.
All right, that brings us to the effect first. God, nothing happens. No effect. Bringing us to Brick.
How far away are you?
How did you manage that?
Manage
Oh,
what?
Never mind.
I was
You
10
weren't-
feet away
yeah,
or 10,
I read-
15 feet
yeah,
away, and
yeah,
she moved for
Yeah.
You were how far away from me when I did it?
I was like 10 or 15 feet away from you.
Let's hope it's 10. Now it's 15. What is the range of that? I moved the map, I think. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Perfect. I'll kill you from here. And I'll spit 2 darts at her from across the room.
Question: do I still have my mirror image? It doesn't. My one last mirror image, dude.
No, you lost concentration on it.
It doesn't have you don't need concentration for mirror image.
I think you do.
No, you
No?
don't.
No,
Then you
I've
have
I've been
one.
counting.
You would-
I've been counting my rounds because it's 10 rounds. It lasts a minute, so.
You have one left. Brick, you need to move up a bit. Just hit that angle on the wall.
How
So-
much? Like 10 feet? Like that?
Uh,
That's 10.
yeah.
Even more?
Nope, that one works.
I can go 5 more feet.
Yeah, whatever you prefer. Yep, that definitely works as well.
Great, I'll do that. And then I'll spit my 2 darts.
Okay.
I'm rolling. What did I roll? An 18, so
18.
it will hit. If it hits, it'll hit my dude.
It
My last
definitely
one.
hits.
It definitely hits.
All right,
So-
so I'm down to just me now. I don't have any
So-
mirror images.
My first dart hit your mirror image, so the second one will potentially hit you. 17?
Actually, I am going to roll a lucky, and I'm going to roll a d20, and that'll be the roll, or if I want it to be.
What? It doesn't work against the other person, Cal. Remember we talked about lucky? It only
No,
affects...
it does.
Doesn't work against saving throws or something.
Or when an attack roll is made against you.
Yeah, she was trying to do it with other people last time.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
other
okay.
people.
Okay.
Like other people's saving throws is what
Okay.
we were talking about last.
I'll take that 11.
But it's plus my 7, correct?
I don't know. It just says you can spend 1 to roll an additional d20 and
It's-
choose which die to use. So yeah,
I rolled
guess
a
so.
10 plus 7. So it
Okay.
does- either
that's
way,
fine.
it's
That's
hitting
fine.
you.
That's fine.
Okay, it's going to be 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
And I still have some movement. So I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15 back behind the wall.
Nice.
Okay, Ben, you're up.
I'm gonna use my free action. Will my luck continue? Bane!
Gosh.
Kill me
This-
with the Bane now.
Give me a second. I gotta pull something up.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. I considered this I rolled, I got a Bane. It's on a mixed area on this one, but I considered it a Bane. It's casting Enlarge and Reduce. I rolled to see whether it enlarged you or if it reduced you, so that's also been randomized. You've been enlarged, which means it increases its size by 1 category, from medium to large. If there isn't enough room in the bubble, in this case, there is enough room. And what happens is, until the spell ends, which will last for, 4 rounds, if we get that far, you have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. Your weapons also grow to match this new size. So while your weapons are enlarged, your targets, which is you, your attacks will deal an extra 1d4 damage. And we've got Big Brick. All right.
Let's go.
Big Brick.
Big Brick. She a brick.
They call me Big Brick.
House. And that brings us
This
to
is when
Phineas.
Long Island Brick comes. This is Long Island
Yeah.
Brick.
Kayleen voices everything for Brick from now on. Finn, you're up.
Okay. I only have 30 feet of movement. So what I want to do is move my 30 feet, which I think puts me like right where Kieran's body is. And I would like to hold... I'm just deciding, sorry. Would like to hold, we're gonna hold another Dissonant Whispers as soon as I get vision on, Brick. So I'll cast that now, right?
Yeah, I'm
'cause
about to say.
if it doesn't use it, I lose it.
Well,
Yeah.
I was going to say, you don't have to hold it. Because she's a larger size, you actually do see her in that corner. So
Oh, okay.
you don't have to hold the action. You have a visual on her like flank, essentially. So you can cast Dissonant Whispers now.
I just rolled my whiz save.
Wisdom save was a 21. So what happens, Finn?
Hold on. Damn it. It won't work on a saving throw. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, Brick, you are enlarged.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
As I move towards Finn in the hall, I'm towering above. I'm gonna slowly monologue as I calmly walk towards him.
Can you do a deeper voice for us?
I'm gonna try, yeah. Ready? You merely adopted the pig. I was born in it. Molded by it. I didn't see the pig until I was already big. By then it was nothing to me but pig. The small The small betrayed you because they belong to me. And with that, I'm going to hit you twice with my Yoma.
Mm-hmm.
Do they? They're just if they hit, they do more damage, right?
Yeah, if they hit, they deal additional 1d4 damage.
Okay, that one's going to hit, so it's going to be 7 plus you said a d4
Yep, 1d4.
plus a d4. This is the first hit, so 10 for the first hit.
I'm gonna do lucky on that first one.
Okay.
How many
go for
luckies
it.
do you have left?
I have one left after this. I rolled a 14, so I think with your shit, it will still hit, right? You have
It
a
will.
plus something, right? Okay,
It
that's
will.
fine. So how much
Um,
damage is the first one?
The first
10.
one was 10. I'm going to hit a second time. Oh, you lucky not one. And then bonus action, I'm going to punch.
The first one was 10, you said, right?
10 damage. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Does 13 hit you? Probably
Nope.
not. So yeah, just that one Yolma hit. Can I do anything else? I've actioned, I've moved, I've monologued. That's all I can do.
Okay, Finn, you're up.
We're almost out of spells at this point.
When the bard starts casting cantrips.
A bard and a monk walk into a bar together.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna dissonant whispers of her again.
Look.
So give me that wisdom save.
I nat 20 on the wisdom save.
No, this is some bullshit.
My rolls are they're live, baby.
Holy shit.
I know.
That's my turn.
You squash.
Okay. Brick.
Well, don't you have layer actions?
I missed it already, so thank you. At Phineas's turn.
I'm the
oh,
bottom.
no. Oh, no, now it is. Thank you. Oh, that's the wrong die page. Eggs. Difficult terrain. And
Eggs.
I need a deck save to stay void prone.
22.
Mm-hmm.
Did I roll mine? I can't tell.
I don't see one.
All right, hold on. Oh, I'll take that. Yeah.
Both
Thank
save.
you.
Brick, you're up. Enlarged
Big
for your
Brick.
second turn.
Big brick hungry.
Big Brick, what to eat? Finn's missed 2 times on you now in a row.
Big brick want food. I'm gonna try to do the same thing again. I don't have any key points, guys. You've used all your lucky, haven't you? Or
I have one
She's
more
got
left.
One more left.
do you want to use it on that one? Or the
Go
next
ahead.
one? Or the one after that?
Ooh.
We got some stats.
I'll use it on that one.
So re-roll your first attack.
That's a 3, bitch.
Okay, that misses. Let's roll the second time. You got no more luckies.
I'm out of
17.
luckies.
Does that hit? 17.
17 does hit, yes.
Okay, 8 piercing, and now we're gonna punch you.
And the extra D4 on the.
Oh, thank
attack
you for the
because you're
D4.
large.
The punch is a dirty 20. So here's the bludgeoning. 10 bludgeoning.
And an
and then
extra
we've
D4
got that-
on that too.
On the bludgeoning punch?
Yep, it's a weapon
Oh,
attack. even
I
though
didn't
it's an
add
unarmed
that
strike.
last punch because I thought it was for melee weapons only. So, I don't know how much damage that just was.
So the first one was 8 damage, I believe. No, it's from Is that the 17 to hit? You already rolled-
That doesn't. She
ignored that. Okay, she
think
did the
so.
lucky on that.
The first damage was 8.
Okay,
Oh yeah, it was 8,
then 10.
then 10 plus 7.
All right, well, here's the deal. I'm using, what is it called? It's where I can use a Bardic Inspiration die to subtract from the damage rolls. So I have 3 Bardic Inspirations left to do that. So I will be rolling 3 d8s to subtract from that
And you
total.
only use one
can
Bardic
only do it-
Inspiration per turn.
Oh, it's as a bonus action. No, hold on. As a reaction. Nope.
So you can only use.
Yeah, so I can only use 1. So I will be
One.
doing 1 d8 to subtract from whatever the total is. Thank you. So I'm going to be subtracting 5 from whatever. So it was 8.
18
10
plus
and 7?
7. 8, 10, 7. Yeah, so
25 total.
25 minus 5, 20.
So 20. Oh, thank God I did that. Okay.
Anything else in your turn, Brick?
We're hungry.
Okay, Finn.
Slot. I'm gonna cast. Do I cast Dissonance Whispers?
You do the con save.
You know what I've been doing?
Or do you do the con save?
You've been so, oh my God, I'm such an idiot. You were supposed to be taking half the damage for all of these Dissonant Whispers. I'm such an idiot.
If you can go back in the log and
No.
just tell me what-
No. It's cool. That's my B. I'm like, wait, is she supposed to be taking half damage? Yes, and I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers for my final spell slot.
Is that your first level?
Yes. So that
13.
fails. So 3d6. 9 psychic damage, and you have to move your speed away from my ass.
Has my movement changed at all
No.
based on being big?
No.
How many hit points do you have?
None of your business.
Okay.
That's as far as I can go. Literally. I can't.
That's as far. Yep. That's gonna get me another. Holy fuck. Take 2. That's gonna be. I need everyone to make a con save. You both
14.
succeed. Neither of you levitate. Brick, you're up.
Using my movement to move towards Finn. It's been fun, Finn, but the snake must be choked out.
Are you
That's
joking?
really dark. That's really dark.
16 on the first,
That'll hit.
12 on second.
That will not hit.
First one, 5.
I'm gonna
plus-
roll. I'm gonna do my thingy.
I'm just
You
gonna roll my
this is your
damage. And
last
just do it at the end. or-
Reaction, Cal. You only get 1, right?
Okay. Okay. Roll. Tell me how much it takes off, because that's just the
7.
first.
7.
Okay, let me roll the additional damage to see if it's from there. So you're taking 1 damage from that first hit, and with the punch, please
I
hit.
don't think, did the other one hit? Oh, we don't know yet. That
No,
one hit.
This is the strike. I had 1 hit and 1 fail. One
Right.
of the almost hit. One of them failed.
Right.
I rolled the damage. We subtract it. Now I'm doing
Yeah.
the punch.
The punch was 26. That
The
hit.
punch hits, and now we're doing the damage and the additional damage. 5 plus 1. 6.
And then the 1 for the first one, right?
Yeah, it carries over because it was
Oh.
7 minus.
That's 0 damage because I had rolled a 7.
I gave you damage, dude.
So
You-
are you
I already
saying- Wait, you're confusing me, Cal.
How much is the total damage that you did for
Okay.
that? Because it's
Okay.
minus 7
So-
from it, please.
5 plus 3 is 8
Okay.
plus 6.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
9. 8. Is that 14?
No, it's
Kelly.
9 plus 8. 9 plus
No.
8 is 17.
Anyway, I only have 2 hit points, so.
Like-
Why were you doing
7
that?
right?
Why were you doing that?
Well, first I thought it was 1 hit point the first time, but I messed up. It's fine. I'm dead.
I already minused your 7 from all the damage on the first hit, so that's why I said 1.
That's why. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was.
I died.
Well, the last to
I-
fall.
Wow.
Phineas.
Punch you right in the chest.
Thanks.
So many dead bodies in this hallway.
Yes, this was the hallway of death. Brick, you are the last member of Du jour standing. Which,
always prophesied, I am the toughest Dijon member.
did not expect that. I'm gonna throw us back over to our full screen so the battle map's gone. Congratulations, Sarah. You won our level 6
Wow,
battle
way to go,
royale.
Sarah.
Good job, Papa.
Holy crap. Wow. How do you guys all feel? That was a 3-hour combat on the nose. We hit our 3-hour mark.
Woof.
For some of us, it was 3 hours.
For others.
Sorry, Kayleen. Okay.
Oh, look, there's another one. I had a lot of fun, guys.
GG's,
I
everyone.
hit the wrong button. There we go. Sorry, I had the wrong
Did I level up?
No.
Asking
is
the real
not-
questions.
This is not canon to
What
our
do I
campaign.
get? Give
This
me,
is
give
for
me, give me.
funsies.
What do I get?
Nothing.
She
You
doesn't
guys-
choke you out in your sleep tonight.
Yeah.
You get to live one more
congratulations.
day.
You guys got to do your first battle royale as these characters. I'm excited to see what it's like a few levels down the line. Crazy stuff. A lot of fun. I won't keep us on here any longer, and I won't keep the VOD viewers any longer. So thanks for sticking around with us. You guys did an amazing job. I know there's a lot of variables to that fight, and you took it all in stride. So a lot of people probably had some unexpected strategies halfway through that. And I think it was a lot of fun to witness. So thank you for letting me be a part of it. All right. Well, I guess what do we say to the internet?
Night.
Good night, internet.
Bye.
Good night, internet.
Or whenever you're watching this.
Bye.
You could have downloaded